What's good, B? How you feeling, sir? Kevin Garrick in the building. What's going on with you, Kevin? Ain't nobody saying that, man. You said. My man D in the building. What's up with you? We're getting that lineup ready. So how was everybody's weekend? How y'all enjoying this college football? My man Mr. 205 is in the building. Yeah, it's an Xbox day, brother. I can't deny the Xbox today, man. First day this week I can get on, it's going to be a PS5 day for real. I don't know about Wednesday because, you know, I ain't work today. That's the first half of La Plata. King Tut is in the building. What's up with you, Tut? I'm going to try something different right there. You say it's RTR for life. What's RTR, bro? You know I'm getting old. I can't keep track. Mom doing alright. Rome come in here talking crazy. Tut with the like in the share. I apologize to y'all for not getting on yesterday. For those that don't know, my best friend that transitioned last February. Yesterday was his birthday, and we had all got together and everything. And yeah, I just had a rough time getting myself together yesterday. Let's just leave it at that. So how'd y'all like this college football opening week? My man said that COD treating him rough. Hey man, that duty treats you like that from time to time. If I had more folks that would kick it with me when I'm on that duty, I would be on it more often. Alabama did their thing. My man Antonio's been following for 380 days. My man Noah Harrington said Falcons versus Saints. Gonna be a good one. Yo, who is hitting the mad faces? Don't hit them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Boy, I tell you, no matter what.
Here's the former
Cornhusker
Brett Maher to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Yo, I don't know who's hitting the mad faces, but if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, yo. You can leave. Thanks for that like, Noah.
Wentz first play going right to the
It
air.
doesn't help at all.
This pass hauled in by
Real
Dotson.
talk.
And from the 25,
It's
they
a
work this to the
negative
29,
deal.
A gain of 4.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, you're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, Wentz. On this one,
My man Logan Henry's in the building. What up, Logan?
And it's second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a
Got
receiver
10
out
wonderful
to his
viewers
side,
in
so
the
just put
building.
that in a spot where the only people can make a play
Thank
on
you
it
to each and
are
every
the
one of y'all that
trainers
came
and
through
the
and
coaches.
spammed the reaction.
Well done.
Hopefully it wasn't you smashing them mad faces.
On second and 10, Wentz. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Clinton is in the building. Cordell's in the building. I can't say your name, but thank you for that like. One of my international followers has just dropped in the building with me. I appreciate you so much. Cordell say Ravens Nation right now.
At a third and 10.
What's good with you, Clinton? My man Logan say Coach Nation is in the building.
Wentz gonna throw.
Yes, sir.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
I guess we'll wait a couple minutes and get everybody in here and we drop our predictions cut. I'm going to need you to write these down and put them up for me later on so they can be seen all year long.
At the 35-yard line. Wentz to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small
Yo,
stand
who was
before this
smashing them
drive
damn
reaches the
mad
end zone.
faces?
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Who ain't got nothing else better to do than come into my junk and act a damn
He'll
fool?
buy some time right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Like, you can go to somebody else's stream and do that simple shit for real, yo.
Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid.
Yeah, Clint, they can be mad somewhere else. My man Big O is in the building. What up, O?
Well done.
That's not a good look with Facebook.
I'm just
For
wondering if
real.
the game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt
Like,
like they
you
could
know,
come in and throw it
if you
around
need to
pretty
do
well.
that, you need to go
An
somewhere else.
interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So
That's what I've been
Prescott and the
talking about, man.
Cowboys
It's
now
so
with
hard
a
for
first
people to
and
get something
10
going to
at their own
get nowadays.
28-yard line.
Oh my God. See, I'm not even focused on the game right now. I swear I didn't even see him.
And they will finally
Jay's in the
great
building.
return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
Thank y'all for the likes
Because
and
you can make an
shares.
educated guess defensively, not all the
Yo,
time,
whoever's
but
hitting the jump,
sometimes. And when
be
you're
man
right,
enough to
you
step
got a
up in
decent
here and
chance
tell
of
me
coming
why
away
you
with the
doing this
football.
shit.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
So,
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
everybody that's a
This
subscriber,
one left side
if you have not
Gibson.
did what you're supposed to
And
with
down inside
ESPN,
the 10 here before he's out of
I don't know
bounds
what else
right
to
around
tell
the
you.
7.
Real talk.
Completion results there in 9
I'm
yards.
giving away free money every
Give him a
week.
short yardage
All you gotta do is
situation
be
here
the
for
pick 'em
second
winner.
down.
Wanda Evans is in the building with the light. Somebody keep on spamming the mad face reactions, bro. That's not a good look for me.
And he's going to be met at the
For
line of
real.
scrimmage and taken
Thank you, Miss
down.
Wanda, for coming through with the light.
Up there for a first, no gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them
I mean, if for whatever reason you don't like the content, you ain't got to stay. Leave. But yeah, anybody that's one of the subscribers, supporters, whatever word you want to use, since it's 2 different words being used, I'm giving away free money every week. Be the pick 'em winner. That's all I ask. I'll cash app you or Zelle you $20. The person who wins the most throughout the season is getting automatically $100.
Thomas, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Damn, Jay, you mean to tell me you can lead a house?
And that makes the score 7-0.
I didn't know you could do stuff like that, Jay. Everybody in Gang Gaming is amazed right now. Sorry about that.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 40. Still going inside the 30. And they
What'd I say?
catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the
That's
20,
a false statement.
guys fielded that deep in the end
We
zone, I
won't
think
we
most
won't
coaches would
comment,
take
but
a
it's
knee.
false.
It's resulted in more kneel downs.
Yeah, man,
Not
Turpin
right
out
there.
here. Gotta be. If you get the chance, he gotta do it. What are we doing?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Clint in the building. Davion Brown in the building. My man Jeremy's in the building, just dropping 50 stars. The first stars we get this month came from my man Jeremy.
So all even at 7 now as they kick
Nah,
it away.
Clint, they're not easier. I'm just good at it. My man Mike Wyman is in the building. What up, Mikey? Chris in the building. Jeremy with the like as well. My man Big O just dropped 500 stars on me. Thank you, Big O. Can we get a hashtag Big O and Jeremy?
Next drive, the Washington offense.
Big O said for that
Offense
return.
coming
Thank
back
you,
out
sir.
here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been
Good.
doing after scoring a touchdown.
Notice I'm not blitzing out that set
And that's a
for the
great
record.
feel to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
My man Mike Wyden just dropped 2,535 stars on me. Thank you, Mike.
Brings it in.
Big O for another 500.
Close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards
Add
there,
Mike to the
first down.
hashtag.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out
Yeah,
to
I
his
just,
right to
if
try
I
to
can,
beat people.
if I
On
see
the
it a
run,
certain
had to
way,
get on
I'll
his
break a
horse.
certain way
Still
for real.
accurately throws a nice pass for a
I've been
first down.
doing it with TP all last season. Now I actually got some speed on
Play
offense.
fake. Wentz steps away toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
Swole
the
is in the
toes.
building.
That's gonna be
BJ
first
Watson
down.
with
Well
the like.
done.
BJ, where you been
2
hiding at,
plays
bro?
in a
You been
row.
doing
The
all right?
last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they
Come
think
on,
to
somebody got to tell me something about college football this weekend. Or do y'all want to start off with the wrestling of the weekend? Come on now. Let's start with the ugliness. AEW. I'm not talking bad about him. I refuse to. Mom in the house with the light. Swole with the light. Beard Gang Gaming is in the building. What's up, Beard Gang? I'm just really on the... Wow. We act a fool in press conferences now? Hey, man, Beard Gang, everything good. I give AEW credit for MGF coming back. I knew he would. I didn't suspect it last night. I thought it would be another WWF or E reject. What's going on, Mom? But I mean, how much CM Punk in Chicago can we get? I got it. He's from Chicago. I understand. But I mean, so when's the next giveaway? It's gonna be a minute, Mike. I'm thinking possibly November, if not December. Unless something really, really good happens, I don't foresee another one before October.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Why is my players not making a play on the ball? Mike, what time you getting up tomorrow, by the way?
Now in this first half, and it's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and picks up the first
Thank you for that like. Another international viewers in the building.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Whoa, I could swear it seems like they were just there. Like 3 weeks ago. My man Plater's in the building with the like in the shed. What up, Plater? How you feeling, fam? I got you, Mike. I'm getting up at 4 myself.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results.
This is my first game back. Hell, this is my first game all weekend, man. I had a jam-packed weekend and things just weren't what I wanted them to be.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Couldn't knock it down. Barry Newman has just followed. Thank you for that follow, Barry.
First half touchdown passes, and the Commanders have taken the lead.
My first game in days.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes
my man said he on the drill. I like to have known that player. I would love me a good rib right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, Mike, I think that rain is coming. Yeah, Mike, you know, yesterday was the birthday of my best friend that passed away last February, so me and the family were all together. And by the time I got home, I wasn't mentally there to stream. I had turned everything on, I just couldn't go live. I was done.
Just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Clint, I'm just trying to get there mentally. After I had that interception, I was pissed off with myself, and then I got somebody doing dumb shit in the stream, and once I lost focus, I was done for a few minutes, but I'm all right now. I'm waiting for the cookout of the ribs and cornbread. I think week 2 of the NFL season, I'm going to cook out.
Here set to begin the drive.
I'm really feeling week 2. I don't know why. Told y'all I gotta get into some kind of rhythm on offense. I threw that first pick, and then that one right there, that one was bad. I was trying to get him before he got up the field too far. We'll get it back.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Thank you for that like as well. I guess I gotta end the stream to figure out who's been smashing those bad emojis or faces or whatever. But I appreciate y'all for smashing the hearts and the better reactions.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now Wentz on third down.
I could have sworn this was supposed to be man-to-man defense.
And he's going to have a Commander's first.
I didn't call that.
To get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off.
You know what? This might be a very short stream today, y'all. They're putting me in defense I didn't call.
That means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open.
Oh my God.
He finds a way to pick up a first down.
This weekend has not been all that good for me, y'all, and something tells me today might not be no better on the sticks. Everybody that watches me knows those situations I'm coming out man-to-man. Unless it's long third down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Thank you for that like.
Defensively, not just getting sacks, but to keep getting in his
All right, y'all, we're coming out this time in Maine. If I, you know what, hold on, let me just switch to formation. We're in Maine this time. I'm going to call it out so that way y'all know I'm not going to lie to you to make myself look good. Because Madden just bent me over real good just now. I was wondering why my players weren't moving, but it's all good.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
My man Titan Joe is in the building.
Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
Yeah, Mike, that yesterday was not. It was supposed to be more of a celebration, but I took it bad.
The defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they?
But we're not gonna talk about it. We're just gonna try to brighten today up. We're gonna try to get a few games in. Let's have some fun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I see it. I can't stop it. There it is. I told you we'd get it back.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Didn't I tell y'all we would get it back? My man Joe Woods is coming through YouTube now.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing.
Yeah, Mike, for it to be his 39th birthday, and I turned 40 this year. You know what I'm saying?
And get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave.
Thanks for singing the song, Tut. Let's try to get something going on offense. We got 15 in the building. Come on, y'all. Let's get it going right here, right now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually
that's upsetting a little bit now. I just watched him dive with some jabroni coming back on an angle and Tony Pollard not getting feet down.
Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Bad pass. It says good accuracy, bullet pass, and it's not supposed to be a bullet pass. Yes, it does, Mike. I'm sorry, I forgot all about it. My man Arturo is in the building, and I am struggling on offense. Come to think about it, I turned the ball over my first 2 plays. I'm just doing nothing right now. Yeah. Big time Joe Woods with the like in the share, and I don't have it yet. I'm really not there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Oh my God.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop him with
okay,
3
y'all.
seconds remaining in this first
We're
half.
going man. My man Glee is in the house. What's up with you?
defense and the Commanders staring
My
down
man
third
CJ
and long
Game
now
is in the
after
house.
that
That's
sack.
Serge Jones. What's up with you, Serge?
The play action
Why am I
fake.
not
They'll
on the
look to
middle
throw.
linebacker? But okay.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't
All
be the
right.
case here.
Let's see if I can get a little offense going. We'll have about 27 seconds.
Because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
And great special teams work.
My man
here. This is
Arturo
knocking
with the
on
like
door.
getting
Five,
shared.
spotted at the 6-yard
Tear
line.
out is in the building with the like and the follow. What's going on with the tear out?
Get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt
Let's see
team
if I
to
can
get
get
down
something
there
going
and
and try
down
to
it
get some
inside
points
the
on
10
the board.
because they've had some time.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody enjoyed college football this weekend? Game of the week, Florida versus Utah, or last night, LSU and Florida State? I don't know. I really got to lean Florida versus Utah. Utah walked in number 7 in the nation. Number 7. You don't let nobody do that to you and you're number 7.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
We put hands on it, didn't catch it. My man say LSU.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know
The mistakes LSU made.
expected it and got there and popped
And
it
that
free.
fumble where Florida fumbles it in the end
So after
zone,
the
that was
incompletion
just
on
bad.
first, now 2nd and 10.
That was downright horrendous.
They
Let's
play
not even
fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
sugarcoat that one. Who? I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. I'm not in this game. I'm really not. I thought I was throwing it to wide, and when he turned left, I don't know what happened. Antonio, bro, I'm here because I know for real I might not be able to stream the rest of the week. I got the wedding and everything Saturday, but I'm going to try to get 4 hours. But I'm telling you straight up, I don't know what I just did. For real. No cap, none of that.
A fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him.
It's Texas versus Alabama.
Keep it away from the defense and try and get him back on track.
No, Alabama played somebody and shut him out, Arturo. It was like 55-0 in like the third. Then they just stopped, like trying to score. Yeah, I think game of the week had to be Florida and Utah. But can we talk about Oregon? Bo Nix got utterly destroyed. And then on the backside, Georgia looked very good.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter
Sean,
number
is his name
3.
Sean Bennett? Whatever his first name is, you gotta take your hat off to him. The young fella was passing the football, he was efficient, and he was taking a lot of hits that game. Oregon's defense made their presence felt, and then they felt Bennett's presence. I mean, simple as that. You can't make it any clearer.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action.
Oh,
in the
this
third
coming
quarter.
weekend?
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
I don't think Sarkisian has players that can compete with Alabama for real. I think Alabama's the class of college football. But if they should go out here and get beat, then I got egg on my face. My man, Classic True Parker's in the building. How did you feel about last night's AEW pay-per-view? Was it better than NXT? I'm not sure. Chris said, man, I'm so glad LSU lost. I'm from Baton Rouge and was too happy. You know, I'm waiting for a resurgence of Florida State. I just don't know if I'm going to see it in my lifetime.
Now they got some time, The running game struggled
Back in the
first
day,
half.
it was all
Opposition knows
about
how to focus
Florida,
on defending the pass
Florida
here.
State,
They've got to re-energize
and
their ground
Miami.
game and maybe open things
Those
up for a
three
comeback
teams
here in
made
this half.
college football seasons to where you couldn't do nothing.
Elliott going to get it again on
Hell,
second
when
down.
I was playing
And he
Pop
is
Warner,
met quickly in the
I was
backfield.
mad
Down he
if I
goes,
had to
folded
play
like
while
a
they were
lawn chair.
playing.
A
We
yard
got
in the
Rice
wrong
Way Gaming
direction.
in the
Makes
building.
third
What's
down
good with you,
tougher.
my guy?
Third down and 9.
This defense is just flat
First
getting
game
after
in
it. They're not
days,
giving up
and
much
I
of
look like
anything in the run
trash.
game. Case in point right
I
there.
ain't even gonna cap. I know I'm looking bad right now, but I will eventually
Those last two
warm
plays
up.
indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right.
I can't throw anything other than bullet passes.
Certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb
The only
back
thing I
into
can
this
throw are
game,
bullets
but you
right
have to
now.
be careful.
I can't throw a
The
touch
opportunity,
pass to
you
save
could
my
turn
life.
it over and hurt your team.
Otis Garcia is in the building. Michael
He's
Phillips
on
is
the
in
punt
the
for the first
building.
time this afternoon. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is gonna
How does he have the ball and then the ball pop out on contact?
picked off by Cameron.
Nobody saw that fake coming.
Return to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh my God.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far. Because
They can hold his nephew all they want, Arturo. Who he gonna throw the ball to, bro?
We still have almost a full half of football yet
Who
to
is he
go.
gonna throw it to?
Wentz now on first down. And he
You
takes
can
a
have
shot
Peyton
on the
Manning.
release as this will be
You can have
incomplete.
all of them.
That's tremendous field position.
Alabama has this thing where everybody wants to go there. Jonathan Coolin, Avery, he's laughing. He says glitchy. You know, I'm watching everybody post these glitchy videos, but I would swear they're all MUT videos.
Now
I guess
Wentz
because of the code they have to
rolling
use
to his right.
to get all these
And that is incomplete.
retired players and whatnot, but Jesus. I pulled the fake punt out and got it, and he was being tackled, and then the ball flies out. So what do I say?
Now they
Like you
face
say,
a
you know it's
3rd
all
and
about
10
Georgia.
after
Right now,
back-to-back
until somebody knocks him
incompletions.
off, yeah. Oh, we're in zone this time, y'all. We're in zone.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Yeah, J.D. McKissick does that with his small little body and frame. He hasn't ever done it his entire career, but he does it right there. Trust me. He's a bad little guy. He's shaking his head, says Madden. Yeah. He didn't see it coming, and I know he didn't. Otherwise, y'all knew I would have changed the play. He got a
His kick is
two-possession
good.
lead.
He got every bit of that one as it's good from
I can't play
56
offense right now.
yards out. And they will move up by 10 now.
Eventually, we might
17-7.
find the rhythm. I don't
Whatever
know.
was said in the
But we're
locker
gonna
room
be
during
here.
the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points.
You better
get
hope I
things
don't find the
kick-started.
rhythm.
Now start your
As
half
bad
off
as
with
I'm
some
playing,
momentum.
I
Give you
should
something
be
to build
down
on for
28
your
right
next
now.
possession.
I'm just being honest.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
If I had been focusing instead of worrying about who's doing dumb stuff on the screen, on my first interception where I just didn't see his player, yeah. Oh, I'm not giving up. I'm known for my comeback. I'm just not. I'm forcing myself to be here. And I'm just being honest. I really don't feel like playing right now. I'm just being honest. So we're going to try to have the best time here. That's why I opened up the conversation. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Wrestling, you had, what, 3 pay-per-views this weekend? 1 started Saturday at, what, 1 o'clock? Then you had the 4 o'clock yesterday. Then you had All Out, or whatever it was, at 8.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
All right, go ahead down. We don't want fumble. Thank you for that light.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
I started to run that to the left. I'm glad I didn't. What would you rather see? Michael playing LeBron playing football. I like to see LeBron get hit a couple times to see if he's as tough as he pretends he is. I mean, he's a big dude. What is LeBron, 6'9"? Hell, who was that kid I saw that was supposed to be 6'7"? Wait a minute. Was it last night? One of these nights during the weekend, I was watching a college football game, and they said one of the kids was 6'7". I was like, Jesus. But you really couldn't, like, look at his frame and be like, yeah, that's 6'7". You know, it was like, you know, I'm looking like, I'm not seeing 6'7", but he didn't tower over anybody like that.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
There's no question to come
73 whiffed on his block, y'all.
Nothing
I can do about
to
that.
take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
When you whiff on your block on 4th down, that's the kind of shit that happens.
Within a touchdown, it's 17
I mean,
to 10.
I can't make them block. You feel what I'm saying? I did the best I could.
But the necessary first step.
He don't block, we don't have success. That's everything in
They got
football.
to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going.
Wonderful, ain't it?
Finally, he goes out of bounds just 10 yards shy of the end zone. A spectacular return.
The goal was to just make it a one-possession game when it went down. But as you can see on that kickoff return, that kind of went south. See, Jonathan, that's why I do come back. Sometimes I say I'll play defense. Just didn't work out.
Give up the middle to Gibson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back,
I'm on both, but right now it's just going to be an Xbox stream.
And find some space.
And a solid way to do
And
that.
Jonathan, if you become a follower, you can get a game when I'm on PS5. All I play is followers and supporters.
So far. This is 3rd and 3.
I don't just play random.
They'll run with Gibson.
I love the blocks he just received. Everybody picked up a man. I wonder if my team is watching. How do you make sure your O-line is watching their O-line? That's supposed to be how it goes. If we get that 3rd and 1, we probably score a touchdown on that drive.
Is up and good, and the lead now up to 14.
Did I not put Xbox in the description?
Joey Sly now to kick off after the
All
touchdown.
my support. I appreciate it, Jonathan. I definitely do. Thank you for that light.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Oh, a dangerous return.
You see how I saw that block and hit it? That's all it takes.
Past the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way.
I got you, Kyrie. Welcome back, sir.
And that big 4th quarter return Charles makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for two? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Extra point by Moore.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this one.
So, are y'all ready to discuss my predictions for the NFL season? Being that I might not be able to stream anymore this week, I figured today be the best day.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Tut, you ready to write all this down for me?
To bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I'm going to write it down myself, don't worry. But I want you to be able to put it up. So when somebody come back and be like, man, you ain't say that. Like, it's right there.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington
Let's start with the highlight.
Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs.
Big time Junior said, man, my boys better escape last night. Yeah, that is true.
Lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Let's open it up a little bit. We're going to keep a 4-man line, but drop into a zone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch out for the screen. Look, 92 ain't got to worry about playing no more today. He just made the Bama move of the day.
Wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for
That was
third down.
stupid.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll go again with McKesson.
91 ain't got to worry about playing no more.
He's going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain.
Mom, I ain't start yet.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now
I had to focus on my players not trying to make tackles.
I know exactly what
Most critical times,
if you
they're
call
just
a pass play
disappointed.
here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. There was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's McKissick. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
All right, let's start in the NFC East.
With 3rd and 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock will stop with 35
Okay, let me just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Philadelphia has made a lot of moves. The one move they haven't made is a quarterback. So Dallas still gets the division. Don't agree, so what? I'm telling you, Dallas gets that division.
They will run it. It's McKissick.
He got it.
The first
That's the end of the game.
He's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 3 there, and that
So we got the Cowboys winning that division.
They're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42
Took our first
now,
loss of
1st
the
and
day.
10.
In our first game of the day.
Wentz to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Matt White is in the building.
So a victory here for the Commanders. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hit.
And my winning streak is over. So let's check the leaderboard and let's look at our loss. Is that our 9th loss or our 10th? We'll find out in a minute. And we'll also make those changes because apparently I forgot. Okay, so that's our 9th loss in 30 games. Hey, we're winning 2 out of every 3. I'm not mad at myself at all. Let me make these a couple adjustments real quick, Tyree. I don't know why he was on the field to begin with. I don't like this kid. I'll play him there and see if it works out better. All right, we got our follower game with Tyree. All right, so NFC North. Everybody's got something to say about Green Bay. I got something to say about them too. They finished second. The Minnesota Vikings take the NFC North. Why, you may ask? Is GANTT on that stuff? No. GANTT got common sense. You can't talk to grown men with disrespect. That's number one. That's what Aaron Rodgers is doing. That whatever he's got going on in his personal life with his family ain't none of my business. But you're starting to bring it to the NFL. That's not a good look. Hey, man, thank you, Antonio, for the GGs. That being said, Minnesota has restocked their wide receiver, Jefferson and Thielen, and then they just added Rager to go with KJ Osborne. I'm not in the mood for this today. I'm really not. So, and then you still have Irv Smith coming back from injury. Irv Smith is going to be ready. Let's not play any games with it. Irv Smith is tired of all the, but he keeps getting hurt talk. Trust me on this. Irv Smith is ready to play some football. The defense, on the other hand, that might be the weakness. But you know something else? They'll be fine. Trust me. All right, let's hit another spot. The NFC West. Y'all know I would love to just give it to the Rams, but I can't. Matthew Stafford's out there with a broken elbow, or whatever's wrong with that elbow. One good hit and Stafford's done. At the same time, you can't trust San Francisco. And Arizona's back there in the weeds like a snake in the grass, but who really cares about Arizona except for these guys that play Madden? Really? I mean, Kyler Murray's going to do his thing, you know, that little roach thing where he can run around a little bit, but DeAndre Hopkins ain't there. He out here using them performance-enhancing drugs. Whether he admits to it or not, yeah, he messed up. At the end of the day, just because of the defense, I got to give it to the Rams. But at any given moment, it can all go bye-bye really fast. So, yeah, we're going to give it to the Rams. The NFC South, I see y'all ain't start arguing with me yet, so y'all must agree. And then Rome ain't here, he playing Call of Duty, so, you know, that's why he ain't saying that for them steak and eating. Who can stop Tampa Bay? Nobody. The Falcons will present a challenge. At certain points, so will the Saints. Did you hear me correctly? Certain points, so will the Saints. Play dumb all you want. But Tom Brady lives for the easy. He's had it in New England his whole career. Straight up. That's why I say it again. Straight up. Tampa Bay.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Man told us, let's go Cowboys. Let's go.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And this will be caught by his big
Yeah, he
wide
had
receiver.
everything I wanted locked
And
up.
he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard
credit.
line.
Give him
As
his
a defense,
credit.
you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Oof.
Calling a gain of 3 on the
Hey,
drive.
I believe in myself. Just wait till I get into my rhythm,
Offensively,
Antonio.
that's the mismatch that you want.
It's been
You
a
wanna
very
force a
hard
linebacker to
and
try
long
cover your back
weekend.
out of the backfield, out in
But
some
I'm
open
not.
space.
I'm good. I'm
Linebackers
here,
nowadays,
but I'm good,
they
bro.
run like backs,
Trust me,
and
we
they
got
take a lot
this.
of pride in
We
coverage.
ready to get
What
back
a
in
nice
the
play
shape.
he made there in the open field.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he will have
Yeah, my heart was in my
first
stomach when I
down
threw
as they're
that.
able to
But
get
hey,
the
I threw it
third down
anyway.
conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Right back to Tolbert.
Touchdown, Jalen Tolbert.
Jalen Tolbert.
My rookie is in the building.
And the Cowboys take the early
All right,
turnover
look,
and
let's not
convert it
play
into an
dumb.
opening
Miami
touchdown.
spent a whole lot of money. Miami's got a whole lot of speed.
Extra point by
But right now,
and good.
they can't
And
rock
it's
with
now a
Buffalo.
7-0 game.
New England is going to get back a few good players on defense. Bill
Following the
Belichick is a
touchdown,
defensive
here's Marr
guru.
to kick it away.
They're still not ready for Buffalo. Hey, if you're in the building, you haven't smacked the reaction for your boy GANTT. Come on, smack that reaction for me. If you're not a follower, what you waiting on? Come on, become a follower. You know you're going to want to play me
Coming to the
sometime.
line here to begin their next drive.
What
The
else is out
Seahawks
there?
offense.
If you're not a
They had the
supporter,
fumble on the last
why
drive,
not? I'm
wound
giving
up
away
leading to the
$20 every
opening
week.
touchdown. Now they'll try again here.
I'm not
1st and
paying
10.
you to be a supporter.
And not
I'm
much to
giving you
speak of.
opportunity
Call it
to
a
win.
1-yard gain up
You
to
and
the
what, 16 other
26.
people?
No doubt about it.
You
A
can't
really
beat
nice
16
job
people
there by the
picking
defense,
NFL
not
games?
allowing him to get to the
Do you
perimeter.
really know
But
football?
that means your defensive
Show
backs,
GANTT you
your
know it.
outside linebackers, they
I'm going
got
to send
you
it to you,
big
Cash App
1-2
as
to
well.
set the quarterback.
However you want it.
Escape from Lock, and he'll go down.
And head of security, yes, you are eligible as well. I'm not forcing, I'm not begging, just letting you know, bruh. Just because you head of security does not exclude you. Hell, my mom is involved. Tutter's involved. If y'all win, you win. I can't do nothing about this. I cannot have any personal stake in it. It's y'all's picks.
Operating from the gun. Lock.
I don't have no extra head.
Micah Parsons. 2 plays in a row now.
All right.
He has gotten in there for
Back
the
to them
sack,
picks.
and
Buffalo
Parsons
gets the
first
AFC
down.
East. Listen,
Third down, ready to punt.
everybody's
Michael
picking
Dixon.
Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl. I don't see us Super Bowl or
Fair
busting
catch taken
Buffalo.
just inside the 40-yard
I mean, at the end of the day,
line.
the
So
team is
possession goes
good.
over here on the punt.
Can you say
And the
they're
Cowboys
stacked?
will take over the football
I can
with
say
a
they
first
play
and
within
10.
their strengths. Good grief, dude.
About set for this next
Can
drive
you
by the
still work?
Cowboys
Well, yeah, you
offense.
can work because you know it's a
They've got a
theft.
7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
You good, Antonio?
It's a
You
6-yard
good?
pickup,
I'm just
and it
putting
gets
it
him to
out there,
2nd
bro.
and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty
Yeah,
decent
we gotta
gain.
go Bills. We
Last run
can't
got
not
6,
go
now
Bills.
2nd and 4.
I do a lot of crazy stuff, but I ain't that crazy. Now let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, the
Again,
AFC
it's
North.
Elliott. And they'll give this just
Cincinnati
a 4-7,
tight.
1-yard gain.
Cincinnati ain't shit. Baltimore doesn't have injuries. Cincinnati don't get up there.
After one,
Will they
7-0
overtake Pittsburgh?
on EA
Yeah.
Sports.
Easy. Cincinnati does not have the success they have without Baltimore going down like the Titanic. Can I sit here and tell y'all that I know for a fact everybody's going to be healthy? Y'all know I ain't got no crystal ball. But I can tell you this much. I don't think they're going to deal with what they dealt with last year with injuries.
The heavy set
So
out
we're going to
there.
go
3
ahead
tight ends in the formation for
and
3rd
drop
and
them
3.
Ravens right back in that spot.
Inside give to
Mom, I
Elliott.
gave it to the
And
Rams.
Trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll run it with Elliott. A big roll of the dice
All right.
on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They
Now we
convert.
got the
So he needed
best
one. He ended up getting
division
3.
in
I really like the way
football.
he ran that one too. That's really intelligent
We ain't gonna say
running
the
because
best for
oftentimes
last. We're gonna
quarterbacks
tackle the
can get too
best
greedy,
right
trying to get the
now.
home run on a play where you just need a few
The
yards.
best division
Well
in
done there, making sure
football.
you got the first down and not worrying
And
about
I
trying to
have
get a
to.
touchdown.
Eluding
No
the pressure
regrets.
right.
Say
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
the Los
That was an
Angeles
interesting look there because
Chargers
as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take
will
off
be
and
the
run for
winners
yardage.
of the
But what often
division.
happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep
Look,
bodies
the
in
Chiefs
front
are
of
gonna
him,
make the
and I think
playoffs.
that discouraged
I'm
him
gonna
from
tell you that
taking
right
off
here, right now.
and made him try a pass downfield that
It's
fell
not a
incomplete.
hope for me. I know it's gonna
Here's
happen.
Elliott.
But the Chiefs'
They
defense
do get a
is what's
yard
going to
there, but
slow that
only a
team
yard.
down.
Leaves them with
They're
3rd
going to
and
be
9
giving up
looming.
points.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force
Is it
the
a hope?
incompletion,
Hell
then a
no.
very
I
short
don't care
pickup.
about the
Yeah,
Chiefs
now
like
maybe
that.
bring
It's
in
just
an
what I
extra
see.
defensive back or two,
I
because
wear
you wanna try and
glasses,
defend
and
on
yes,
3rd
I can
down.
see that.
They like to play
If I
those
can't see
nickel
nothing
sub
else.
packages, don't they?
The
They'll leave
Raiders
the
are
39
coming.
here for a first.
They're not
This
there
is
yet.
3rd
You can talk
down.
about what Derek Carr and Devontae Adams used
Here's
to do.
Prescott.
When's the last time they done it?
A hit and
Jason
shot.
Horn with the like and a follow. Jason, how you doing?
Like what I see so
Come
far
on
with
and
this
chime in
defense
on my
because
picks
they've
if
been
you
showing their
want
best
to.
coverages on
You're more than
3rd down.
welcome.
So far, only allowed one
But at the
conversion
end of
on
the
a
day,
handful of attempts. One area of the
Justin
game plan
Herbert is a
that they've
young
executed
quarterback
to
who's
perfection.
shown me so many different things.
4th down. Here's Brian Anger now to kick
I've
this
been
one
impressed
away.
more than a few times. The kid has poise, he has delivery, and he's hungry. When young people are hungry,
And out of bounds, sailed
young
over,
people
looked
are
like right near
dangerous.
the pylon. This one's gonna be
Thank you for
perfect.
that like.
Directional kicking at its
Jason,
finest,
don't worry, I'm
right
gonna give
down
a
at the
recap in a
1-yard
minute.
line.
We're
Never
almost
quite
finished
sure
with the
what side
8.
judge or the field judge is gonna rule
So we're
there.
gonna
That
put
was
the
awfully
Chargers
close, but in
winning the
the end,
AFC
he says
West.
it passed over the 1-yard line.
Have
and that's
to.
where they're gonna mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline. Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Damn it, we couldn't.
That's complete
Nobody
to
on the
DK
team
Metcalf.
jumped. I was trying to knock it down at
He's
the
at
minimum.
50.
Give that man 99 yards. Good play,
10.
Tyree.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. So how about
Might
that
help
for
if I should
Matt
set the defense, huh?
Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback
All right,
sneak,
so
a
all we
dive,
have left
anything to
is
try
the
and create some
AFC
room
South.
and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line
Listen,
to protect the guy throwing it. And he
I am
finds his
not
guy
a
for
Colts fan. I'm a
99
Dallas
yards.
Cowboys fan.
I love what they just
But
did.
only thing that held the Colts back last year was a quarterback.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we
I
are
mean,
tied
listen.
at 7.
We may have a Colts fan in here. We know we got somebody who doesn't like me in here. That's why they're smashing the angry face, knowing that
So
Facebook
even at
doesn't
7
like them.
now as they kick it away.
But let's be real.
From the
27 and
6.
7. Yeah, those are great numbers.
Nice return, says
I get that. Malik, what's good with you? Thank you for that like. At the end of the day, those numbers don't translate to wins. Not being able to beat Jacksonville. What? With that defense? Who was hurting you?
They would love to get points here, especially if this is
Or
gonna be their
quarterback
final
play.
possession of the first half.
I have a lot of friends that tell me, Gant, you're losing it. Matt Ryan is done.
But sometimes the pressure's a little bit higher on the team with the slight
Put
edge
down the
because they're trying to
weed.
hold on to that,
And yes,
trying
I
to
don't like
increase
that
it.
guy,
Let's see
but
how
that's the
this one
best thing he ever
continues.
said out his mouth. Listen, I understand all the health and all that good stuff about weed. I'm not a weed knock. I don't give a damn what people do. Your money, your concern, your brains, I don't care. All I'm saying is something is seriously wrong with you. If you think that Matt Ryan is done,
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people
do I
overthink
trust?
it.
I don't trust
Just hand it
Carson
to the
Wentz
old
at all.
reliable guy, let him pick up
Carson
the
Wentz
first
has
down.
shown one thing. He can play in one particular style of
Second
offense.
quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's the only thing he ever showed me, Jason. He can play in that Doug Peterson, And I forgot the other guy who helped build that offense's name. Frank Wright. He's shown he can play in that, and that's it. And then he couldn't even play it for Frank Wright last year. The kid is done. I don't even think he's an NFL backup anymore at this point in his career.
First down, Prescott.
And I'm not a hater of him or nothing like that. As an NFL player, I could pretty much care less about Carson Wentz. Just being honest. But when we discuss football, straight up, if Washington wanted to scare me or make me believe they were serious about winning this year, they would start the rookie Sam Howell from North Carolina. The team responds to him. He played great in the preseason. For a rookie quarterback to make the reads and throws that he made at times, I don't see how in the hell Ron Rivera cannot even think about starting him. Eagles have a great offensive line. Yes, they do. I wouldn't, you know what? I can't use the word great. I can say they're good. They have their issues as well. But my thing is this. What are they looking to do this year? Are you going to get back to the run? But, oh, you traded for A.J. Brown. Which one is it? Last year, the Eagles were They were built to run the football, whether their head coach wants to admit it or not. They just refuse to. Thank you for that like.
Prescott yet again. Being chased out left.
You know, you really stop and look at the Eagles from last year. If they run the ball in a lot of those games, they probably come out with a dub. Nick Sirianni is trying to be the next big name in the NFL. I love it. They're not going to do it with Jalen Hurts. I'm going to tell you that now. He is the weakness of that team. Straight up. If the Eagles came out and said we're going to start Minshew, I might be concerned. Straight up. But with everything I said, bottom line, Dallas wins the division again. My man Big Time Joe Lewis has followed for 300 days, y'all. Oh, as for the AFC North, getting back to the Colts. Yeah, they are my pick. Tennessee lost 2, if not 3 offensive linemen due to release or whatever reason they lost them. Then you look at the Colts. They have an actual good quarterback now, and he'll be protected with very nice receiving core. And probably one of the, well, not probably, it's guaranteed he's one of the best running backs in the NFL, Jonathan Taylor. Tell me, that doesn't sound like a winning formula. Oh, and that defense, my goodness. Washington Commanders versus Jacksonville Jaguars week 1, yes. I think I saw that Washington was favored by 3.5. Give me Jacksonville.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can.
Give me that.
Get in the end zone.
Whoa.
Tie this game up.
Oh, one other thing.
Across midfield and inside the 45.
Depending on where you live, your state might like you. If you can put a side bet on that game, bet that Trevon Walker, #1 overall pick, gets 2 sacks or more in that game.
Clock now on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
Big Time Joe.
Actually gives them a chance to regroup.
If y'all win the division, I want to send you $20 cash. This is not a bet. This is a promise. Write it down if you need to. Tut, Mom, Antonio, HOS, head of security. All y'all take note. If the Tennessee Titans win the division, keyword, win the division, I will buy Big Time Joe Woods dinner. I'm going to cash up him $20. That should be enough money for beer and pizza. Or beer and whatever else you want to eat. A sub. I want to be the one that provides your dinner or your lunch or whatever, depending on what time the playoff game is. For that first playoff game. How's that sound? Because I don't see it with glasses on. What was that? Out of range touch pass. Thank you, Madden. Well, hey, if you choose to big time, Joe, then you make that choice. I'm not making a bet. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do. Because I'm telling you, I don't understand it. Roger Saffold is one of the best guards in football. And y'all just cut him. I don't know if it was a money thing or what. Maybe he said something coach didn't like. I don't know. But either way, he's not there anymore. It was him, I think another guard, and maybe a tackle. The bottom line is they're not the same. Derrick Henry won't be the same. The Cowboys have CeeDee Lamb. The problem is Kellen Moore has not gotten CeeDee Lamb the ball in space. You look at what he did at Oklahoma. It's about space. He's a good route runner, not great. But when he gets in space, he destroys you. He's not Mr. just juke him out. He's elusive. He makes you move before he moves. CeeDee Lamb is a dangerous man in space. And if I was a Cowboys offensive coordinator, they'd be very dangerous. Jason Kelce, the best center in football today? No. That's not even a no. That's a no. That was my opera, y'all. I can't say that wrong. A.J. Brown goes down very easily. No matter what is said, Rome wants one of his players to be the very best. Rome can't ever be like humble or speak just true facts unless you're on the phone when a one-on-one, then Rome cop that plea. Well, we got Willie 84 Gavin in the house, which happens to be my cousin, one of my favorite cousins, by the way. What's going on with you, fam? How you doing today? Hey, I wish you all the luck in the world in your draft tomorrow, fam. Joshua Salazar is in the building with the lights. All right, y'all. Just to recap. We're going to wait a couple minutes, then we're going to recap the picks. All right, let's start. NFC East, division winner, Dallas. I gave the reasons why. Look, Jalen Hurts is still starting quarterback. They're not going to pull the plug on Jalen Hurts immediately. No matter how bad Philly fans boo him, Nick Sirianni likes the kid. Gardner Minshew was starting. I would pick Philly to win the division. I'm just being honest with y'all. That's the honest truth. You heard it here first. If Gardner Minshew was starting as quarterback for Philly, I would have no choice. But because Hurts is there, Dallas wins the division. How to use CeeDee Lamb? Slants, quick ends, stuff like that. Not 12-yard outs and stuff like that. Go routes. Stuff like that. Let him make quick moves, get him the football. Okay, Jason, I'm not sure if you remember, or if you're old enough to remember Antonio Brown's first 3 years in the league. That. Period. That. They basically force-fed him the ball in space and let him do his thing. That's why I tell people, they say numbers never lie. And they're right. But at the same time, they were forcing him the ball.
Well, you don't become a two-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles. And
I mean, how many screens was he getting? Like the year Antonio Brown had like 118 catches. I would swear like 35 of them balls were screens. They got him the ball and he did his thing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Hey, cuz if it wasn't for that Eckler thing last year, I would have won another championship. So I feel you when it comes to having bad luck at times. Which wide receiver got better?
Teams are looking for a spark
Specifically in the division.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on? And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Return this one to the
I'm not paying that much when I'm talking about mine. All right, so one more time. The Cowboys take the NFC East. The Vikings take the NFC North. The Rams got the NFC West. And the Bucks, basically by default, got the NFC South. Nah, John, I was busy all weekend, cuz. I mean, I was literally busy. And that's why I didn't really stream all weekend. And then yesterday was ugly. You know, it was Meaty birthday. Yeah, Rome. That sounds great, Rome. Buccaneers got Tom Brady. Yeah. That's why I said it's basically by default. If Tom Brady wasn't there, the Bucs would not be winning the division this year. Simple as that.
Brandon, this defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about
we hit the AFC. The Bills win the East. The Ravens will walk away with the North. And it's not going to be close. I'm telling y'all, it's not going to be close. The Ravens stay healthy. Everybody in that division can hang it the hell up. And next year, if they stay healthy, Browns fans can shut up too. They're not going to be able to compete with Baltimore. Baltimore's defense is going to slowly become better than the 85 Bears. The only thing the Ravens are missing, in my opinion, is that really big nose tackle. The Chargers win the West, and the Colts win the South. How many years Tom Brady got left in the NFL? 2. Unless somebody hurts him. Tom Brady's going to have an ugly injury to leave the NFL straight up. That's the only way he's leaving. And it's sad to say. D said 1.5.
To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson.
I'm telling you, you know, you let certain people tell it. Nobody wants to be the one to hurt Tom Brady. I think it's a lot of older veterans that want to hit Tom Brady. As for being that one guy that I hurt him, I don't think nobody really wants to hurt him, but he's going to get hurt. Them guys are not playing with the self-imposed GOAT. I don't think you could call Tom Brady GOAT because you have too many different eras of the NFL. Joe Montana, Marino, or Elway in this passing era, oh my God. Hell, Peyton in this passing era. He helped bring us to where we are. But can you imagine Marino in this passing era? Who would stop Marino from getting a ring right now? Like literally. He said nobody wants to be his Lawrence Taylor. You know, I watched that the other day when he broke Joe Theismann's leg. It's not for everybody to watch. I mean that. You said Tom Brady is too smart. Jason, I'm going to tell you something. I've been watching football basically all my life. I've seen Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and Tom Brady be the only quarterbacks to ever go to other teams and tell the offensive coordinators what they are and not going to do. That's why he is what he is right now, in my opinion. Other than that,
No question about it.
I don't give him so much credit for being smart. Because if he was really smart, he would have retired 3 or 4 years ago.
As he has the football. What a great performance so far.
I don't hate anybody really. I don't even like using the word hate. But I don't want to see him get Muhammad Ali. I don't want him to get hit and have some kind of brain injury that basically puts all the other brain injuries together. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a guy, regardless of the cheating accusations or whatever, just go off into the sunset.
Their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something that guy's discussed heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
about that, partner,
I have this thing about
they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every
back at the height of personal, somebody did DK some ankle. Personal popularity and whatnot. Talking to women as a dude should be really easy. But if you're Brett Favre, it should be easy for you to talk to women without doing stuff like that. If she don't like you, Brett, walk off. Go find another one. That's a little bit of exception.
And getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me,
you forgot about you. Jason, you know something?
Right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
I don't think Drew Brees is that successful without Sean Payton.
They're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah,
really?
back when we met with the head coach in
Drew Brees was dangling out there for how long as a free agent before being picked up? So,
plenty of time left, but being able to give the
yeah,
ball to his big runner
wrong.
and pound away and try to finish off a game.
Brett Favre took a lot of chances, but he was great.
First and 10.
Can we really say he was great? I mean,
And
Brett
he can
Favre
only
was
manage to
good.
get a couple. Second
Brett
and 8
Favre got
coming up.
lucky. Excuse me. Brett Favre. That's what time, yeah, Brett Favre was the man.
And I know it sounds crazy.
Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre.
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
give me Aaron Rodgers.
the world they're up to the challenge.
Brett Favre throws the ball to the other team too much for me. I gotta take Rodgers.
Not a ton of room available.
He said, "Uh-oh."
But he made use of what space was available.
Derrick Henry's a beast when healthy. I'm waiting to see Derrick Henry stiff arm some of these big defensive tackles. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a clown. I love to laugh. And watching what Derrick Henry done to who's that kid? Josh Norman and the kid in Jacksonville and a couple other folks. Oh, I love it. I love it. It makes my heart smile. But he's been shut down. Look what Baltimore did to him. Hell, was it week 1 last year? Was it last year, the year before week 1, Arizona shut him down completely? I mean, made him look bad. It was damn near abusive the way they did him. So that's why I take a lot from Derrick Henry. Yeah, he does a stiff arm thing and all that. Oh, somebody gave him some ankle. Him too. Yeah, Pittsburgh did it too. There are teams out here with offensive coordinators that shut him down. So as great as we swell him up to be, there are times when it's like, damn, where Derrick at? Well, he was on the field. They went 3 and out again. Who was the team that put the blueprint out? That was all 13 yards. I could have got him that.
You think about lower body strength and those legs churning and creating extra yardage.
13
Extra point by Moore, and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I'm going to tell you this much. Like I said, I like watching Derrick Henry make these highlight videos, stiff arming people. I think it's hilarious because he's supposed to be grown men. But what if? Just basically, what if he could be used the way people use him in Madden? Like he actually got some great hands together or something. Then at that point, Derrick Henry would challenge to be the best running back of all time. Like that's the one thing I don't remember about Barry. Why wasn't Barry throwing more screen passes or split out wide? Get Barry the football in space already and then let him go to work. I can't be the only one who's ever thought that. Please tell me somebody else in this chat has actually said, why didn't Barry get passes in space? I mean, really? If you really tried to use Barry Sanders to the best of his ability, why wasn't this done? Adrian Peterson dropped, what did they say, like 1 out of every 6 passes? Oh, for whatever reason. Michael Thomas is the best receiver, and oh hell no. Michael Thomas is good, but the best receiver when healthy cannot be Michael Thomas. Now I'll tell you this much. I think Michael Thomas was a value receiver, but I can't put Michael Thomas above Cup or Adams or Hopkins or Diggs. I just can't do it. My man Vega's in the building, a.k.a. Zero Wolf Gaming, a.k.a. one of my Tug brothers. He had 32 versus Pittsburgh. Oh man, I think he broke one for 14. You know, they're so young though, D. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but when you're that young, I don't think you should get that much hype. But I do say this, they do put Jefferson in great positions, him and Chase. So when you're put in those positions to be successful, it's something a little different, in my opinion. Thank y'all. We've reached 52 reactions, and we've been on for 123. Can we hit 60 reactions by the time we've been on for 2 hours? That means if you're in the building and you haven't smashed the reaction, please smash one for me. I'd like the heart personally. If you want to smash it all over again. You said Tyreek Hill is the best wide receiver, but Jason, that's why the Chiefs didn't want to pay him. Andy Reid doesn't even call him a wide receiver.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
So you really gotta examine that. GG's in the chat for my man Tyree, one of my supporters.
Wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about, which they got the win.
Tyree, you in the chat?
The better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they have the ball when the clock hits 0.
David said Debo or Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas over Debo as wide receiver. But overall, I take Debo over Michael Thomas because you can line Debo up and cause mismatches. Hey, Tyree, did you take care of your deal on ESPN? Please make sure that you get everything done on ESPN ASAP. Anybody in the chat that's not a supporter, every week this NFL season, I'm giving away $20 on my ESPN Pro Pick'em. It's GANTT Gaming's Pro Pick'em, y'all. You win, you get $20, Cash App or Zelle, however you prefer it. Straight up. This is me giving back to the community. No other streamer is doing this. And if they copy it, what can I do? But just know it started here first. Jarvis Landry is the best receiver. I like some Jarvis Landry, but he's not the best. He's a good route runner. The best route runners in the NFL, in my opinion. Keyword, route runners. Not wide receivers, but route runners. Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper. That's it. Argue with your daddy. I'm not going to argue. We can discuss it, but we're not going to argue. We can debate, but we're not going to argue. But Jarvis Landry is up there. He's in my top 5, maybe top 10. Rome said Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver. I just don't know if I can put him above Kupp. I just don't. Cooper Kupp runs more routes. And the fact that he can run a 8, if Devontae Adams runs a bad 8, I don't know, Rome. Like, the way you and I evaluate wide receivers is probably completely different. My thing is this. I look at the route tree, and I be like, okay, this guy can run this out of 9, and this guy can run this out of 9. That's why I tell people all the time, Reggie Wayne is easily one of my favorite wide receivers of all time. He ran all 9 routes. Tyree Metcalf can't run 4, 5, or 6, or 7. He's basically a full wide receiver man. What about Jahan Dotson on the Commanders? He's a rookie. I saw some of him at Penn State. I'm not going to sit here and try to lie to you. That's not who I am as a person. I don't know a whole hell of a lot about him. Straight up. I mean, I've seen a couple plays, highlights, but those were like, he did this, he did that. It wasn't like, the ball wasn't thrown to him, but let me show you this route he ran or nothing like that. So he's in the league. He was drafted high. Let's see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? And Tyree, don't take that what I said as a bad thing. I like Metcalf. I just like to see him expand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Tyree, did you handle your business on ESPN, bro? Brazy Way? I don't know where you got that from. How about walk in here and ask me how I'm doing, bro? Hey, Game, how you doing, sir? Ask me that. And then ask me what it takes to get a game, bro. And then maybe we can talk about a game. For real. I'm not them other streamers, Brazy or Brazy Way or whatever your name is. I ask for a little respect. Not just for me, but for the rest of the chat as well. Thank you for that follow. This kid Pickens, I keep on watching a lot of his highlights. I wonder about Trubisky though, bruh. Trubisky's one of those quarterbacks that always like, be my friend. I throw you ball, you be my friend. You know, we got the Cadet Show in the building. What's up with you? Brazy Way, you want Xbox next gen? It ain't that deep. I'm just telling you how I roll, player. Look, what kind of man am I if I BS you and then don't play you? You know what I'm saying? I don't do the fake and the phony, bro. I'm just real all the time. Now, let me let you know how I roll. My supporters always got first rights to a game. Then my followers. That's just how I roll. I don't have no special, you gotta follow me for 12 days. Nah. That's just how I roll, bro. But if you're on Xbox next gen, we can get one in. Oh my God, we can get one in today. Is it ESPN Fantasy Sports? Yeah, you have to create your own profile and then click the link in the subscriber group. And then once you got your profile logged in, every week somebody gonna win $20. T.O. or Randy Moss? I gotta take T.O. Consistency. Randy Moss get irritated or something, he just can't play. I just want to play you doing too much talking. I'm trying to hand you an L. Hey Brazy, you can hand me an L 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I still go night-night. I do what I do, bruh. As for being all ultra competitive and all that, that ain't me no more. I had to learn the hard way there's more things out here in life. All my little Madden tournament wins and winning money and all that, that shit goes away. Right now, I just do this for fun. And to be honest with you, Brazy, if things had went different yesterday, I wouldn't be on right now. But I got to fulfill Facebook's time block policy. So that's why we're on today. That was a touchdown. They wouldn't let him throw it.
almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it
My
go
man
late.
Tyrese say less. Yes, sir. Make sure you get everybody in the chat that's a supporter. Make sure y'all get that done, bro. Alex Green is in the building. What's easy about that division, Alex?
Line of scrimmage, again, the 37.
You have teams that all fell off at one point and teams that are getting themselves together. The division ain't easy at all. You got to go out there and play football, bro. You got 53 men on 4 teams trying to win a division. That's the first step.
15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with
Hey,
an idea.
whatever happened to that dude Myles Gaskin? Is he still in the NFL? Because after I realized they picked up Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert, I never even heard that name anymore.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
That might be a pick. It is. Pass interference on the defense.
Now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact.
Wrong.
Pass interference.
And I know
You
that
keep
you're
saying
gonna
that wrong. You
be
praying that night, ain't you wrong? Listen, I'm a man of faith too. I'm not ashamed to tell y'all I'm a man of faith.
No, I don't like the
But I don't got time to pray for him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Either my team gonna go out there and win a game or they not. I ain't gonna pray for him. My man Malcolm is back in the building. Malcolm, how you been, sir?
So the yellow
Thank you for that like and share, Malcolm. Welcome back.
For this offense, 1st and 10. Run of the jet sweep as
Ooh.
Prescott bats it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here.
54 shot that
This
gap
defense
mean.
not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
He was looking for some flat fried potatoes that time.
You know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why.
Yeah, I seen the Cowboys sign Jason Peters.
A lot of them, they run like
You gotta just join the pick 'em, bro. Just to pick 'em. You ain't gotta do nothing else but pick 'em. That's what I like to hear, Malcolm.
2nd and 13.
Hey, we all need to be doing good.
Prescott down.
Ooh, he almost had me.
He'll get this
He almost
line
baited me into
early.
throwing that go route.
So
I ain't even gonna
back-to-back
cap.
plays, each get nothing.
I looked at it and I almost let it go.
13. They couldn't get anything
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on
you
the
know,
right
I know
side
he's
to find
40.
the swing pass.
And didn't we have a
But with that
discussion
40
their
comes some
staff about
experience.
wanting to get the backs more involved in the
We'll
pass
see what he
game?
does, though.
Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the
I don't wanna
defense had
call
other
that play.
plans and really made a nice play.
My man Malcolm's been following me for 121 days. I love that number 121. It's my mom's birthday. It's my mailbox number. That 121 is a good number, trust me.
Prescott. He's going to
Pick.
let this go. Back of the end zone. And this
Send the
one
kick out.
drops
We'll take the
in
3.
the end zone.
Yes, sir. He's still productive.
Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now
Rome,
it's
I
fourth
can't
down.
answer that. You got to call Jerry
With a
Jones.
dime look on defense, 2 extra
And he's
defensive
not an
backs on the
Eagles
field,
player. He was a
covering
free agent.
essentially every
And the
blade
last
of
team he
grass.
played for was the Chicago
That allowed them to
Bears.
disrupt the play.
Malik is in the building. Malik, what you doing, man?
On comes the Cowboy kick.
Are you ready for Thursday?
Marr able to
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I can't miss out on no money to watch football. So I'm gonna go to work Friday a little tired. Tut, don't be mad at me, but we're gonna have an energy drink. Maybe 2 if we need them. We're gonna need that rock star because we're gonna watch that game Thursday night. I might even stream something. We'll stream Madden and we'll watch it. Maybe the first half together. We'll see. Depends on how tired I am because y'all know that when I don't work a day, everything rolls downhill for the rest of the week. You know Matt Barnes uses drugs, right? Big time Joe. He be on that. I can't get into specifics because Facebook get mad at me. But Matt Barnes be using stuff to kill his brain cells, you know. So that's what lets him say stuff like that.
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball,
Wrong.
the biggest playmakers you have, If they touch it on this possession,
I can't even get into that with you today, bro.
Without a doubt, they're the ones
I don't
that
have that
typically
mental
end up
to
in the end
deal
zone.
with that today. My man Calvin's in the building with the light. Pray for Delonte West. Stay on the straight line. Yes, sir. My cousin told me that he thinks Delonte West rolled up on him in Maryland. And from the people I've seen at the time, I was like, I might have seen Delonte West. If I saw that guy Delonte West and I was like, you know, that's really Delonte West, I would have gave him $20, $30. Not looking for nothing back, but it wasn't until lately that I really discovered the mental health thing. Like, because when I was growing up, people be like, oh, that sucker crazy. You know, stuff like that. And I thought that you had like to have some mental retardation. Is that the proper term? You know, some people use like little slang terms like touched in the head and stuff like that. But I never understood the whole mental health crisis thing until it became apparent within the last few years. Y'all forgive me for my slight degree of ignorance. I'm real with y'all. Y'all know I ain't gonna sit here and fake in front. The same way y'all had to teach me about how UFC money works. I thought that, you know, them boys were getting, well, we ain't gonna talk about it, but I felt so damn dumb thinking them boys were really getting broke off. They make my kind of money. You can't have nobody whooping your ass for my kind of money. Oh, goodness, y'all know it's funny, but it ain't funny, man. You gotta be really into it. You can't be, I'm a UFC fighter, getting all them nuts inside your head for a couple dollars a week. Dana only pays the champ. I see that now. If it wasn't for you and DNR and Big Time Joe, I would have never knew. Straight up.
They use great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Ooh, nobody there.
Dumps it off to Fournette.
Steelers Mitchell Trubisky has been named starter for Sunday. Yeah, I saw that coming. I ain't gonna lie. If they had started Kenny Pickett, I've been shocked. Real tough. It's not like I really care or I was hoping. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I see big things for Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry. The young man is smart. That's like 60% of the game, just being smart.
Brady now to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they're going to get this down to about the
how many people in the chat play fantasy football? I'm not exactly looking for a show of hands, but drop a 1 in the chat if you play fantasy football.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
And if so, drop your quarterback in the chat. Your starter for this week. Or just every quarterback you drafted. I just want to see something. We've been on for 1 hour and 39 minutes, and we're up to 58 reactions. We need 2 more to hit 60 before the 2-hour mark. If you're on Facebook, please, if you did not hit a reaction, smack them up for your boy. I said everybody who plays fantasy football this year, drop a 1 in the chat and drop the quarterbacks you drafted. Like I know my cousin John Willett, he won't draft till tomorrow. How Pete Carroll still head coach? Because Pete Carroll got experience. You know, if you really look at Seattle, they're telling you what they're trying to do without saying a word. And if you don't know, let me be the one to tell you. They're about to go old school. I mean, I can't do this. I got a 3-man line up there. All right, Big Time Joe Woods. He has Allen and Tom. Who the hell were you drafting with?
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Woo! You got Allen and Brady? I got Mahomes and Matt Ryan in one draft. Then I got Dak and Trubisky in another.
First down, here's White.
Damn, I can't remember the other teams. Altogether, I'm in 4 or 5 fantasy leagues. But yeah, when I got my homes in the big money league, along with Kelsey, they were not happy. It was a snake draft, and I had the 8th pick. Out of how many people, big time? Like, one of my drafts was 12. That's the big money draft. And all the rest of them were 10 people. So it was a little harder with 12 people. He trying to get in the end zone on us. I want to call timeout, but we're not.
2nd and 7. Brady.
Big sack.
And taken down at the 21. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Might be an interception coming, y'all. If he do what I think he's going to do.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh, we were close.
Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin.
I was looking at the post route coming in the top. Middle of the field.
Cowboys going to use their second
I don't
timeout
think he
now.
wanted to take a chance
As they'll
on
head to
that.
the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah, till it was close. He might have missed out on a touchdown for real. I can't do that.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Ooh, what was that?
It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
I don't know what Anthony Ball was doing right there.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Calvin, how do you explain that,
just
bro?
thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for
Chargers
the
signed
end zone
former
and get
tight
it
end
done with no margin
Richard
for
Rodgers
error.
to the
Remember,
practice squad.
down.
I need to find out, are there 2 different Richard Rodgers? Because I know the Commanders had this guy. I know the Packers had one. I don't know if it's the same one that's passed around the NFL.
From the 6.
But he is a good backup plan. And Gerald Everett should go down. I'll tell you that one.
To the 27.
He's another one. I'm telling y'all, man, if things happen a certain way, whew, Chargers, they ain't nothing to play with. Yeah, it was good coverage, Calvin. But you notice there's certain plays in the 4-6 where the corners just drop back and they never come back to the receiver. So that's why I had to play that a certain way.
This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have
We
enough
started that out with a good play.
offenses that you face.
Picked
And
up a
analytics
strong
will tell
15.
you, try and score when given the opportunity. That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time.
Where we at right now? We got 20 minutes, y'all. Can we get 2 more likes? So it's 2 different Richard Rodgers then.
Big time arm strength. Very
Okay.
nice route.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz.
Bring it back.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Prescott. And that one off the mark.
Yeah, we did the right thing, holding back.
And now to
that
compensate, at
timeout.
least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
If we have to, we will take 3. It's not a big deal.
2nd and 10. Prescott off play action.
Ooh, it's a bad pass.
And this one
We got away with one right there.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field.
What's going on with you? We got Yazzer, man, on YouTube. If it's buffering, I don't know.
So
Sim, who got next?
Completions, and that has him staring at a
Apparently you do, because that other guy left.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And
Tolbert couldn't get it.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
My man Titan Joe went and got his backup page. Jason Horn, if you say it's the same Richard Rodgers, how does he just... Are you saying he got cut? Or what?
They were able to force that incompletion.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
He fell just short.
Get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's
well, my man
short.
just said that he got signed to the practice squad. Hey, Jason, I'm not trying to be rude, but if I'm live, how do you expect me to check?
Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
I'm live. You can check. Let us know in the chat. All right, y'all. My man Titan Joe just came through for share. We are at 1 hour 47 minutes, and we hit 60 reactions. Thank y'all. Let's try to hit 75 by the time we hit 2 hours and a half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Sim. Oh, Sim, you lost your badge, Brody. Don't forget, Sim, we're giving out that $20 every week if you get your badge back before the football season starts. You know you're more than welcome, homie. You missed the predictions too, Sim. But don't worry, I'll go back over them before we leave today.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain. He's got a man. Complete.
That was a big play.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover?
That was a great pass from Dak.
They just gave up a
really
big
great
gain.
Thanks, Tut.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10
You see,
all the way
when you
down
run
to
the football
35.
successfully, people have to react to it.
Inside give to Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's
this
it.
Bucks defense having them superstars and whatnot makes it hard to deal with, but we're going to keep on fighting. Last season, right. But Richard Rodgers has played for the Packers at one point and whatever else. The man's been around the league. What I'm saying is, I wasn't sure if there was 2 of them or not, because I keep on hearing the name, like, he keeps on getting cut and re-signing here and signing there. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's all. Just like people forget, they had like 3 or 4 Michael Jacksons in the NFL one time. There was one in Cleveland. There was one in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Just like they got Cam Jordan and Jordan Cam. Just a name thing.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
First down.
He's going to get the first down as they bring him down.
Oh, okay, I got you, Sam. It's just that so many people are telling me, well, I'm having problems doing this on ESPN. And I'm like, dude, you gotta get a profile. Oh my God, Rome, I read that early. Was it yesterday or today? I meant to call you about that. And then you know he just got arrested again.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Man, WWE got lucky when they cut bait with that dude. And another wrestler came out on him, talking about he was like bothering him like that when he was 16. Velveteen Dream. Whew, I can't even say no more.
Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
If y'all are wrestling fans and you may not understand what we're talking about with Velveteen Dream, go look it up. I don't want to sit here and say it on stream, but go look it up. It's disturbing. That's all I can tell you. Once you read Rome's comment, go look up Velveteen Dream. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all his real name or nothing like that, but or if it's easier for you, go to BleacherReport.com. It should still be there. Dak for the first. Whatever it takes sometimes. And Rome, it wasn't women. It was guys. Dude, I heard about that. I understand why, because like the celebrity status and whatnot, but hey, he did wrestle well. I can say that.
On the draw, it's Pollard.
You know, I can't hate on the young man.
Just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know, I ain't got to be up tomorrow until 4, but I'm gonna hopefully catch Braun Strowman's return tonight.
3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And he is going to be stopped cold.
All right, who knows what my next play call is?
It'll be a loss of a
No, I can't call that because they got Vita Vea. Never mind. A lot of people that come watch me almost every day know what my play call is about to be.
Because he definitely needs some assistance.
Oh, excuse me. I heard something about a botch. I just didn't see it yet. Yeah, Braun Strowman be back tonight, Jason.
Yards here to pick up the first down. And he won't be close to a
I should have called something for real.
Right around the line of scrimmage.
We're going to kick the field goal.
On the keeper, and it's gonna
Yeah, John, that quarterback draw.
Simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin
I didn't get
with,
really good protection.
Play the run.
Like, they got 73. I don't know who he blocking.
Go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, it was supposed to be at the Castle pay-per-view side of that.
On comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. The kick by Maher is good, and they'll get it back within a point.
But this is my thing. We keep on talking about if they bring the Fiend back. If they do, what happens with the election? She's still going around this little doll, ain't she? And where does Shayna go from here? She didn't even win Saturday.
Defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
We're going to come out with a blitz first play.
Bucks offense
I almost
set to
feel like
begin
we don't
their
have no
next
choice.
possession. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
What?
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here.
At what point do I jump? I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I don't think there's anyone who could
I jumped because
how fast he could run on the open
doesn't
field.
matter why.
But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath.
It don't even matter why I jump. Straight up.
When he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there.
Wow,
no substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching watching the
But
NFL.
they were saying big time, Joe, that the crowd had turned on Liv Morgan, so that gave a certain amount of idea. Can we just turn her heel? But what about Ronda Rousey? That's the problem, because Shayna's not a face, and right now Ronda's not either. So maybe we should have seen the fact that Liv was gonna win. Now that I'm really thinking about it, if Ronda was like one of those middle ground people, then I guess that's where it would be different at. But right now, they want her to be a full-blown heel, and that's her thing. Peyton Manning or Troy Aikman, that's easy. Give me Peyton. I mean, maybe things are different, but you gotta take Peyton. It's not a lot of people you don't take Peyton against. He was a sheriff, bruh. Bobby Lashley versus The Miz tonight inside steel cage. Why? Did somebody catch me up? Did something happen between those two? He might fake this and try to have a 2-possession lead. Nope. Why would you have a steel cage match? I don't get that. For real. Jason, are you pulling my leg or are you serious? I'm not calling you a liar by any means. I'm just being funny, but wait a minute. I don't get it up here. Why them two in a cage? Or is Ciampa still running around with Miz? I don't know. I seen that. Swole sent me the video. But we should have all seen that. My question is he going to join Judgment Day or not? I mean, I would love for him to personally, but.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Yeah, we're going to have to go down here and get this 2
drive
points.
does very little at this stage. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first
Don't I
down.
play you, Swole? Man, you realize I'm part of 4 leagues. I'm having the hardest time trying to keep mental notes. The big money league, I got that as number 1. The other two $50 leagues, they 2 and 3, and the other league ain't cost me no money, so they just all right.
Prescott on first down.
Bullshit! How does he run with one man? Okay. How does he run with one man and be like psychic powers? Oh, I gotta go back. Come on, dog. That was damn if you do, damn if you don't at his best. Yeah, I seen I play you slow. Solo Sequoia, yeah, I knew that was coming. I was just really hoping they wouldn't do nothing dumb like he caused Roman the match or something. You know what I mean? I can't rate Hornswoggle. I thought that Hornswoggle was an accessory guy. I didn't even really care for Hornswoggle. Whoa. What happens when I win? Do you acknowledge me?
On second down, they'll run with one.
I gotta see which team I'm playing you with. That's the first thing. I got what, 2 up? Me and Swole are in 2 leagues together. Hell, me, Swole, and Buffalo Mike are in 2 leagues together. Is there anybody else who's in both leagues? Isn't Big O? Big O is in one of the leagues.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way through.
If you win, talk your mess, man. It don't bother me a bit. It's fantasy football. We're going to send out the best squads we can and hope for the best. Roman Reigns and Stone Cold. I tell you what, this Roman Reigns, I take over Stone Cold. Because Stone Cold was repetitive. It was almost the same thing every week.
And they'll try to squeeze
but
in one more play here.
The Roman Reigns as a face, I'll take Stone Cold over. Oh, did y'all see the something happened? It was on Bleacher Report. They had a bloodline thing, right? And they left Sami Zayn off of it, and he put dog on there, like, you know, DAWG, like his feelings are hurt. That's what's gonna be the catalyst for him and whatchamacallit, Kevin Owens to team up. They gonna be the ones to take the belt off of them guys. Trust me. I don't know what would be the reasoning for putting the belt on the Miz.
Brady gonna go on 4th down.
So I almost guarantee that Lashley wins tonight. Unless they take it to where Miz wins and then Bobby Lashley beats up Ciampa for interfering and they feud and the Miz gets somebody brand new.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And we'll see if
there
they
you
can
go,
bounce
Rome. I hope
back
you get
from
it,
that
bro.
last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take
I hope you
control
get it.
back.
Just
Others,
did my
they're
pick 'em
gonna
up.
look to hit a
That's
couple
what I'm talking
shorter
about,
passes,
Tyree.
get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal
Mom
is
and
not
Chuck,
changing
y'all
a bit.
make sure
They
y'all
want
fill
another
out
pick.
y'all's
You're
too.
exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll pitch it out to Elliott.
Wow,
He's able to
Schultz,
get
if you
this
pick
one
up
out
that
closer
block,
to
we might
midfield
got
across
something,
the
bro.
45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second
Yeah.
down play call was not to pick up
Let's
the
see,
first
Swole.
down. It was to accomplish what they
This
did
is
to
what
get
I
into a
don't mind
manageable
about
third down
wrestling.
because
Stuff
that
like
incompletion
this.
on first down, so they were
These
behind
kind of
the sticks,
storylines.
so to speak.
Where it's like
They
we
need to
know
make
what's
up some
coming,
ground, and they
we
did.
just waiting for it to happen. Like Dominic. You know? You should have saw my face when I watched the video though. Everybody at the fantasy draft was like, what's wrong with you?
Bucks
I
with
was
an
like, you
extra
get it.
defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
Go.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I got you, Rome. You alright, bro.
Prescott.
You left it wide open
Back to
again.
Tolbert. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
He left it right there.
Lining orange here, but guess what? Everything changes now after
gonna
that
use
big
Geno?
play.
Okay.
They got a chance to strike.
Well, Sim got the next game. If you went after him, you gotta let me know. 1st and goal from the 6.
First
Rome,
and
I
goal,
seen a joint on
touchdown and
YouTube
a two-point
about all the
conversion
wrestlers
here
who've
on
done it in the
Busts.
middle of a match. That joint looked disgusting.
Now Elliott.
Vince McMahon will be
He's
mad
gonna
with me
lose yardage here.
because I ain't touching nobody
That's
with
gonna
that
go as
on
a
there.
loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you got
And
about
I know
20
what y'all
coaches on
saying.
your
How he gonna
payroll,
be a
but
trash
there's
man
60,000
that
of
don't
them
want
in
to
the
touch that
stands.
because that's
Hardly
doo-doo.
any of them like that
That's
play.
why.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Trust me, I
Now
had
from
enough
the 7,
problems
here's
changing
2nd
J
and
little
goal.
shitty ass Pampers. You know how many times I have to tell myself, hey dummy, this is your child.
Here's Prescott.
It don't get no realer than that, baby.
Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Yeah,
As they get
Jason,
it
I
right
seen
at
that
the
coming.
32nd mark of this
But you know
fourth
what?
quarter.
If you go back and think about it, the New Day always brought it. Remember the New Day and the Wyatt family?
They've been
I
denied
like that.
touchdowns in the
Yeah,
red zone
well,
twice
that's,
already.
you know, it's
Here
doo-doo.
comes
You know what I'm
3rd and
saying?
goal. To throw, Prescott.
Put 6 on him.
And this will be caught. Touchdown.
He said Stone Cold did it. I seen it. I think that was a house show that somebody recorded though. All right, y'all, can we get this team?
Massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
Here's Dak.
Ooh, he saw it.
Across his body and it's intercepted.
Yeah, this was a tough loss, but it was a fun game.
So the inability there to get the two-point conversion.
It's all right. We come out with an onside kick. I still got 2 timeouts.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make
We're
sure
gonna
they
get
don't
this
give
back,
up a big
too.
play that puts them in position to lose.
Watch this.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful.
He gonna kick it. Ah, he ran
And
backwards.
they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty
Tag on.
flag down. A big mistake in that spot.
At this
You gotta
point,
let it go
Jason,
down.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity.
I don't know,
touched it first.
because
Now they're
with
in a
Triple
really
H
bad
being
spot.
in charge and things getting
First
better
and 10
and
and
broader,
kinda tipping their
it
hand
wouldn't
and running
surprise
the
me if
ball.
Triple H
Three
brings
tight ends
somebody
are
in
out there.
from New Japan or another company.
Up the gun, Fournette.
You know what I'm saying?
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He got this
Just a
one.
pile of bodies there.
We've
That's when you
officially
kinda
lost
find
our
out who's a
10th
tough
game
guy, right?
ranked,
Who
and
can
I don't even
stand up
care.
and make a play.
We
It's
20
only
and
a
10.
3-yard run.
Got my
Both
dog
sides,
Sim up
they have to
next.
walk away from that feeling like, okay,
Watch him
I can
throw it,
stand
trying to
up
be
when the
cute.
going gets tough in here.
Fournette once more on second down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home,
You know,
it's going to be a little sweeter
There's
after
pa-
this one.
thank you for that light.
Just like you,
There's part of
I was
me
fired up
that
for
wants to
last
see
2
The
points. How
Rock,
about that?
and there's a big part of me that don't want to see The Rock. And it's not from any kind of hating standpoint or anything, but I agree with Triple H. I don't like the whole part-time show up and have a top spot that somebody's been working all year for. Clinton, this what I suggest. If you already have an ESPN profile, right? Go ahead and use that. Tut, are you in the chat? I'm gonna have Tut hit you with the link, right? Because I think there should be a back way where we can just give you the ID and the password. Let me hit Tut up personally while the game loads up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm hitting Tut up now, Clinton. Oh. You said Cody going to win it all? You know something, man? I'm confused. Because it was like Cody should be out 4 to 6 weeks. Then I saw like 3 months.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to
It
get
just
us
hit
started.
me, y'all.
And we are
Cody
underway
probably
from
win the Royal
AT&T
Rumble.
Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13.
Apparently, I forgot we're only in September. Now I feel like a dummy.
Solid return. Nearly got it to the 35.
But
They'll mark
it
down
would be
officially at the
better
34.
if they don't wait that long or have him win the Royal Rumble, in my opinion. You know, really thinking about it, it would be better that way. So, Rome said, I came to play. A torn pec muscle is at least 8 months. Good grief. Apparently, Big Time Joe is a doctor.
On play action, Prescott. It's a short one here.
Whoa.
To the tight end. The game's
Tetris
first
15
play
out there
produces
dropping
6
dudes like that.
yards, brings up second down.
Good.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
You see, I had to go attack that ball.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh man, that was
Yeah, I
close.
do like the missed thing.
Opportunity to change momentum.
I remember we
Big
were in the
play,
hospital
right in his hands,
for
unable
one
to
of
come
my
down with it.
relatives.
Sigh of relief, no doubt,
And my
on
Aunt
offense as that
Shirley
fell harmlessly
kept
to
on
the
looking at
ground.
my phone. And she was like, "You watch wrestling?" And I had the Edge Rated R Superstar joint on my phone. I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Aunt Shirley, what you know about that?" All she did was laugh.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
I'm telling y'all, man, I got the coolest family of old people. It's just sad to see when they transition, how things change. Look, I don't do a whole lot of preaching, but y'all listen to GANTT this time for real. Appreciate and value your senior citizens, because one day you might look up and they be gone. Cool.
Play action now, Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
Did y'all see how, like, it looked like he crouched down and then got ate up?
A good pickup.
That's a cool animation.
Time to give some
Give
credit
Madden
to the
they credit for that one.
offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the
I
way
like
across
that
the field.
animation.
That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Ooh. Is that a
5
face
yards
mask?
is the
that they
tally
didn't
on
call?
first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play.
Hey, when I run that speed option, that's a shout out to Jay.
Pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5.
It's something I've been
Here's
working
2nd and
on.
5. Again, it's Elliott. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards
Oh,
you're looking
definitely.
for. Right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche.
But the one thing
Standing
about
to
Becky
change, right?
Lynch is I want to see her go back to being a tough woman.
That's what you're looking for, setting a tone and getting
That right there means a lot to me. I can see Becky Lynch
That
be
gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep,
aggressively
first and
tough
goal. They've taken
and
this opening kickoff and marched
a
it
little
right down
more
the field
mean-spirited.
defensively. Not much
If you
resistance.
follow me,
And that's
Jason.
the point,
Not
because
like
my admiration is for the
I
guys
don't want
moving the
Becky
ball
Lynch
right
to
now.
be
They
the
know what
female
they're doing, their
Stone
plan is
Cold.
working. But
That's
I look
exactly
over
the
and watch and say,
opposite of
okay,
what
are you
I
going
want.
to do to change
The
things up?
only
Because if you do,
similarity, I want
then
her
put
to
that
be
ball
an
in the end
ass
zone
kicker.
real soon.
You know what I'm saying? Because Becky Lynch has that in her.
Here's Elliott. He
Like
gets it a
my
little bit
favorite
closer.
Becky
He
Lynch
takes it from
moment,
the
even
6
though it's
inside the
bad,
5 to the 4.
was when they did the whole attack angle when it was NXT and SmackDown versus Raw and the 3 brands versus each other. And she led, what was it, SmackDown into Raw and beat up Ronda Rousey. And she ended up having a concussion. And like the camera zoomed in, you could tell she's concussed. But she's like, yeah, you know. And I'm like, that's a superstar. That's not a diva. That's a female superstar. And that's what we need more of. I like pretty women. I'm married to one. But at the end of the day, in all seriousness, they can be as beautiful as they want to be. If they're not wrestlers, why are they there? And I'm just being honest. And I'm a young man who was in love with Sonny. Y'all can have Sable. I was in love with Sonny. That was my girl. And Shawn Michaels better not let me catch him no time soon. He know I own him. Oh, he got me. He got me good. Good return, Sim. Your fantasy draft, Tyree? Okay.
Well, there you go. They
What
gave
pick
up
you
the
got?
score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it
Sim
back,
with
they
the
did
response on the
return.
kickoff.
And people
Nice
talk
job,
about this
Sim.
all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to
I
work
gotta
on
put
it,
that
whether
in
you're just
text so
trying to
he
put in
can
the
see
minds
it.
of your players. Attack back as fast as you can
If
after
he come
giving
back
up the
and watch
score.
it, I want him to know
No
I
quicker
appreciate
way
that.
than on a kick return.
Extra point from McManus is good, and we are tied at 7.
And we are over 2 hours and 15 minutes. What we got? We got 62 reactions. If anybody's watching that hasn't smacked a reaction, please do so. We're trying to keep the numbers up. Trish Stratus was your girl. You can have her too. It's amazing how different she looks now. Looks like she got her implants taken out. I think she got her jaws redone. Like, I think she had her bone structure lifted or something because now her face looks flat.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I got to start using this play more.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the
Hey, the same way y'all see me playing Tyree and Sim, all you got to do is be a follower when you get a game. Metcalf, Debo, Henry, and Mix. Who the hell are you drafting with, bro? That's what I want to know. Thank you for that like. Sheen. Bro, you ain't supposed to be able to have Henry and Mixon. Austin 30 and teasing the WrestleMania 39. He's got cash in before that. But they got to find a way to take it from him, one or the other. I don't mean no harm. It's obvious and clear they see something in him. And I'm not going to be disrespectful and ask like what, but if Austin Theory is going to show people like me that he's worthy of being world champion, and he needs to do so and establish himself with the title. Because I'm being honest, I know nothing about him, and I understand. Sim, I heard, but I haven't even tried it yet. You know, I don't do that whole celebrating thing like that either. I said either. I've seen people fumble doing celebrations, so I don't do it at all. Vince McMahon said, this is the same Vince McMahon that had Drew McIntyre as the chosen one, though. So
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in.
Trigger and right trigger together.
These two teams
okay.
all tied.
I gotta write that down. How come my pen decided to stop writing? See, this is what happens when you shop at the Dollar Tree. You can buy a lot of things at Dollar Tree, but ink pens is not one of them. Write that down, y'all. GANTT man said, thank you, Sim. I'm good if you good. Roman Reigns will not be extreme. I heard that this morning on the radio, bruh. On the Sirius XM. That's why I'm saying, like, I have a hard time watching Raw. Like, back before my job took over my Tuesdays, I would ask the chat, like Swole and Sim and Tyree, like, should I watch Raw? Sometimes they'd be like, yeah, you need to watch it. They'd be like, nah, not really. But how do you watch Raw without a world title? Like, literally. Now, if Raw had a TV title, then I'd be like, yeah, I gotta peep this. But the United States title being a focal point is not a bad thing. But who's the big dog in the house? You know what I'm saying? Who do you look up to? That's where I draw my line in the sand anyway.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Okay, his front
Certainly
four
appeared
is
to take
starting to
away
get
his
through.
first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
This is the thing about this Madden. I try to tell people, you actually have to play more with your mind instead of, I got these plays, I got this play. Nah, or maybe it's like that for me. But I actually use my offense completely now. Woman raised me help from the bloodline. We all need a little help from time to time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might be at work and need help putting a tire on or something. That don't make you a bad mechanic.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
You know,
Get this down to
you might have to excuse me. I'm a Roman Reigns sympathizer.
That might feel like a
I acknowledge him as my tribal leader.
Because the defense brought
I'm
pressure that time. And
I'm just
sometimes
being
against
real.
that,
I rock
you can
with
get out to
Roman.
your running back, and it can turn into
That's a
big
cool
game
heel for
downfield.
me.
But what a
I
nice
used to
job
rock
they
with
did
Rick
getting to him
Rude.
quickly
You know what I'm
and
saying?
holding
Jake
him
the
to a
Snake
short
was one of
game.
my favorite heels. $1 Million Man was a role model. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was reading one time, it was like, yeah, Mr. Man told $1 Million Man to go to these restaurants and pay for everybody's meals. I'm like, what? Where the hell was I at?
They'll run left with Pollard.
On 3rd and 8, we had to do something unforeseen.
Before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him.
I wasn't going to fool Ronald Darby, huh? I tried to hit him with the He wasn't going for it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'd like to thank y'all and appreciate y'all for keeping the conversation going. Now let me think about my best friend. I need y'all for that, for real. That's on me, y'all. I was trying to get him to step back, but he turned all the way around.
First down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They run straight ahead.
Y'all just don't know the interception that really was. Because I was getting ready to throw it to that RPO, and dude had like stopped at the perfect point. He would have took it all the way back.
3rd and 2. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
This throw left side is caught by Tober. And they're going to get this down inside.
Somebody's watching and don't want me to watch, and they be like, damn, Dion's going to be good at that RPO
You know what
thing.
it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a
big
nice
play.
run. And a lot of
2
times
minute
you think
warning
if
call,
you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
My man Marcus Handy is in the building. Y'all might have seen Marcus and not realized it was him. He is Mr. Handyman Gaming. Not Mr. It's Handyman Gaming, but I was giving him the respect. What's going on with you, big homie? How you feeling? Hey, man, getting a couple in. I didn't play the game all weekend. I've been busy, bro. How you doing? There he go right there, y'all. Handyman Gaming. If y'all haven't heard of him, y'all make sure y'all go check him out. And when you like what you see, because I know you will, make sure you get him a like and a follow. There's good peoples right there. He do a little chef thing too, but I ain't never tasted none of his cooking. You know, he know I got vacation time on the job, but he ain't offered me no plane tickets or nothing. I'm just saying, you know. Hey, GANTT, man, you trying to come down here and get up on some of this gumbo? Some of this? I know you said you ain't had no crawfish. Let me show you something. That's all it takes. GANTT, man, be on the next flight. I be calling the airline, yeah, this GANTT, man, Handyman, bought these tickets. Well, come on up here. Oh, man, I see you said you moving to YouTube, bro. What's forcing the change? Or do you just feel like it's time for a change?
And I think they likely would have gone for
Give
it.
a shout out
In
to
this
Sim for that
situation,
stop.
They just decided to take
I
the
wasn't going to
play.
throw no interceptions on the goal line.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight,
Okay.
probably should
So
have
you're going to be
taken a
on
knee
both
as he only
Facebook
gets
and
this out
YouTube
to
or
the
just YouTube?
16-yard line.
Because I'm on all three right now. Add in Twitch.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes.
He
Back at
caught
the
time up
8-yard
before I
line.
could. I like that.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Well, pressure gets to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Now the throw
Definitely,
down,
Jason.
knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender.
So I don't want
running with a
none.
receiver,
Nah,
but a big
Rome, I
part
don't
of
want
it
none.
is
I don't want no smoke.
understanding where the football is, finding
I look
it. In
scared.
this case,
Let me show you my scared face.
it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Yeah, man. Old school wrestling is
Here's
way
the
better
punter,
than the new
Martin, now
stuff.
to
Real
kick it
talk.
away.
And he gets it
I
down
still
a yard
watch
or two
old
shy
school
of the
wrestling.
30
I'll
before
find
he's out of
myself
bounds.
home, or I might load up the stream and I might watch WrestleMania 4 while I'm streaming. And I can't listen to it because of copyright purposes, but I'll look over there and I'll watch WrestleMania 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't really care for 10 too much, just being honest. But yeah, I'll watch wrestling all the time.
Now Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that
Oh, Triple H is definitely
incomplete.
goated.
There is
Facebook
something
gave
to
me
a
a
game
strike
plan
for
with trying to
sharing
keep a
into
defense
someone
honest with
group
a guy
in
with
the
that
group.
type of speed. You do so.
Bruh,
Send him deep. Try and throw
let
some
me
air
tell you
under
something.
it and hope you connect downfield.
I
On that
had
play,
somebody
they were
share
unsuccessful.
my
So after the
stream,
incompletion
right?
on first, now
So I did
second
them the
and
same
10.
thing. I didn't know you couldn't share from your gaming page. So I got myself a strike
Inside
somehow.
give to Elliott.
And then with all the other strikes, I was kind of deterred. I almost started all over.
The Cowboys going to use
But
their
my
second
brother told me
timeout
not
now,
to.
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the
Yeah,
first
but
half.
handyman, don't let them take away your stars and stuff, bro. You
Oh, it's
said
a
Max
nickel
Kane
set
is a
here
greater
defensively
wrestler.
on 3rd and inches.
Max
Still
Kane
wanna
was
be prepared
better
for
to
a
me
pass.
because he had more mysterious stuff, you know.
They'll try and run for it with
Kane
Elliott.
with a mask on
He
just do
gets
with a
this down
mask
to the
to me,
18,
you know what I'm
good
saying?
enough for a first down. Now the
How we
offensive
say I like
coordinator,
Sting.
3rd and
I
final
used to
timeout.
kind of
And with
be a
halftime on the
supporter of
horizon, they'll be
Sting,
out
but
of timeouts from here forward.
Sting rubbed me the wrong way.
So from inside the 20,
I can't
here's
get the
first
support
and 10
badge
at
at
the
all. Why not,
18.
bruh? Handyman, you know I work like crazy, but if you come on at a time where you make sure I can catch you before I lay down at night, ooh, good pick, Sam. That was me. I was super late on that pass. I was super late. Good pick.
And as we've seen, points have
Matter of
been
fact, that's a
precious so
lie.
far.
That's not
They
a
just
good
threw
pick. That's a
some away on
great
that
pick.
snap. And look, let's
I was
face it,
late
we
and you
advanced
did
further
what you're
into this
supposed
game.
to.
That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot
What
where
about
those
Hulk
points are
Hogan?
given away? It could cost
The
them
things
the game.
I know now have put a very bad taste in my mouth. I have almost zero respect for Hulk Hogan. And I'm not talking about the racial ignorance. I'm talking about the substantiated lies that he's been caught in. When he told The Undertaker he hurt his neck was nowhere near the chair. If you go to YouTube and put Hulk Hogan's biggest lies, you would be astonished. Hulk Hogan has held people back because of his insecure personal fears of losing his spots. Hulk Hogan is probably the biggest name in wrestling to this day. Because Vince McMahon has even said he was still looking for the next Hulk Hogan. Even though he's had Rock, Sting, Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H. He's had a Macho Man. He's had an Ultimate Warrior. He's still looking for another Hulk Hogan. He'll never find him.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter
Oh, that was
number 3
Kane.
here. It'll be the
Hulk
Broncos
Hogan,
getting the
to
football
me,
first in this
is a
second
POS.
half as they trail, and we are back
And I mean that
underway.
respectfully to S.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return.
Hulk Hogan
here
is
at
the
all.
reason
They'll
why
be
we never
forced
got to see
start at the
Million Dollar
12-yard
Man as
line.
the heel world champion. And I think Mr. Perfect as well. And definitely Rick Rude.
As they begin their second
Yeah,
half
Handy
here,
Man, hit me
Charles,
up.
offensively, not where they
You on my
wanna be,
friends
obviously,
list?
they're losing in this ball game, but very much within
Yeah, because I'm on
striking distance to
YouTube
see what
now.
adjustments they make in
And
the second half.
Is that the
I
old
haven't
glass
gotten
half
to
full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at
the
it?
big
Because
status yet. I made it on
scoring
Twitch to affiliate. Just haven't got a check from them yet.
If they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance
Oh,
to
that's
fire
pick.
out and hit people.
And this throw will
That
be
ball hung
intercepted.
forever.
And he's able
If
to take
11
this
had
one
gave me
back
that
to
block.
the 36-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
I think Undertaker was supposed to set the 5.
But you know who's really
I
upset
can't
on their
remember.
team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try
Oh,
to
my
hold that
goodness.
score at least where it is.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
That's why I said, oh my goodness. He was by himself for so long.
Kareem Jackson.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
That was me doing something stupid, y'all. I looked at it. I was thinking he come running back to the ball.
The interception, that's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Neville Gallimore showing off a bit on that nice stop.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Williams.
Ooh, he got out the shadow of the end zone. I don't know how.
He's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A throw there.
That pressure was
That's gonna
coming.
wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come
You're
up
gonna
with
see
something
something different
on
right
third
here,
down.
y'all.
Here's Wilson to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll
He
only
got
get this
5.
to the 17, well shy of
4
what
for
he
7.
needed. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. A hit pass
Michael
he
Parsons.
throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting
That's why I love
call there
Michael
to go
Parsons,
for it.
y'all.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he'll go
What's
down
your
here
opinion
at
on
the
Shawn
12-yard
Michaels?
line.
If he had
5
never
yards
got
on the carry,
addicted
good
to
pickup on first down.
those substance problems and whatever, he would have probably went down as the greatest of all time. He could have probably surpassed Ric Flair and Hogan.
Yeah, decent little game.
Real
Puts him in
talk.
a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this
I
one is
understand that
incomplete.
definitely, bro.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes
But I feel
it can be
like
a little too
financially
quick,
you do
thus
better quicker
inaccurate,
on
incomplete.
Facebook. Like today was the first time I received stars
They had great
all
starting
month, but I've only
position to
hit
begin the
one
drive,
time
and
this
now
month
they look
before
up at a
today.
3rd and
But that's
5.
my control and me being down yesterday.
Run of the jet sweep
Oh my
as
God.
Prescott bats it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Send the field goal unit
They
out.
tried to catch him by
Goodness sake.
surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd sometimes. It can pop big. In this
My
case,
man Sim
it did.
playing me this game. I made some stupid mistakes, but you can't take nothing away from my opponent at all.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
We'll see a return here from the end
It
zone.
seemed like when I hesitate, I shoot myself in the foot every time.
5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
You think I'm in that loop blitz? I really believe he thinks I'm in that loop blitz, man.
Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense.
Use a SWAT.
Pay off in points for themselves.
Now, meanwhile, here's a
That
second
cover
down
one,
throw
I
that's
love
knocked
cover
away
one.
and incomplete.
I don't know what made me get into cover one, but that's my thing. You know something, Tyree? I feel like I got to watch Shawn Michaels grow up in wrestling. Like, I knew that he was like on the indie scene and whatnot, and then had to get picked up by WWE, but I really feel like I got to see Shawn Michaels become Shawn Michaels in wrestling. And that's the coolest thing in the world. Oh, he ran my own fake on me. That won't happen again. That's my fake.
Turns into a huge play and a first down.
Always enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
I would have really punted it from there.
Through to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jones, he just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well,
I can't blame concussions for that. I refuse to blame concussions for that. I believe that Chris Benoit was a lost man without Eddie Guerrero.
They do get a couple, and they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I can't relate to depending on another human being that much, but I have an understanding of when you've been doing something like his profession for so many years and you were traveling with somebody that much. I get that part.
The Broncos on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use it,
which is why I'm not going back to Parks and Recreation without my best friend. Period.
And this is going to be incomplete.
You think Kurt Angle was overrated? No. Kurt Angle was a money-making heel. That's an oxymoron. We got Roderick in the building. What's up, Roderick? A lot of people don't understand. A heel that makes money is a great heel. People wanted to see him get beat up. People want to see him lose the world title. People want to see him lose more than people wanted somebody else to win. And when you have that interesting of a dynamic, you got something, my friend. Straight up. That's why I'll never say Kurt Angle was overrated. Kurt was the man. And he was right. This man just didn't want to listen. There was more money with Cena chasing the belt than with Cena going around with the belt. Oh, that's pick. Come on, number one.
Certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was
I wonder if this is 4 down territory for
Nice
Sim.
job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The 4-9 left. Depends on the down and distance. Whoa. That might be Javonte Williams. They're running somebody over.
One of the bigger plays in the game.
I don't see him.
The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down. And they made sure
John Cena was way talking too much. But at the end of the day, John Cena sold merchandise. Like all the guys I know want to see John Cena turn heel and whatnot. He did Make-A-Wish. He sold merchandise. The women loved him. The kids loved him. He was a money maker. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Just because you're a guy, you didn't like John Cena. But, you know, I'm a kid that came from the Hulkamania era.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense.
I know about it more than anybody. Matt, what's up with you? You said not more than The Rock. You got to remember something. The Rock spent a lot of time as a heel. His catchphrases caught on, but when The Rock was a heel, his merch went down. Think about that now, bruh. How you doing today, Matt? What's up with you? I'm in a dog fight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's such bull. Why am I pulling back here to just go?
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
I got dudes running down the middle of the field, wide open.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
Bounce.
Well, at a 48-yard punt and made
That worked out in our favor somehow.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense.
You say Goldberg was the best, right? But what made him the best? Let me show you something. You say he's the best. On his way up, all Goldberg did was crush people, right?
Yeah, Goldberg speared him, and then he gave him a jackhammer, and the match was over.
Yeah. Goldberg was good for that stuff. Until I know we're talking about WCW, bro. I'm not even gonna talk about WWE. Just listen to me. Goldberg, we want to put the world title on you. We want to put you with the big stars. Okay. What happened? He couldn't do nothing. Everybody was all about that hype. I get it. The hype was more than Goldberg. Goldberg got in the ring with DDP, and he stunk up the building. Goldberg couldn't wrestle. That's like being a chef that can't do nothing but use a microwave, bruh. I'm not, I'm not trying to just discredit him, but listen to what I'm saying. He's supposed to be a professional wrestler. Hulk Hogan is probably the worst big name wrestler ever until you talk about Goldberg. Sim, why are you giving up? You know, this is Madden. Anything can happen. Not that I want it to happen, though. You still got 3 timeouts.
But not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
But GG, sir. But yeah, listen to what I'm saying, Jason. Think about what we're talking about. All that stuff was great until you asked them to wrestle for anything longer than 7 minutes. I would hope not. They got to get one of those belts off of Roman. I'm sorry. One of them has to come off. I can't watch Raw anymore. It's like there's no world champion. But then again, I also am a person who claims that I'm a Brock Lesnar fan. So I understand when he disappeared with the world title how bad it was then. So I'm a realist. Matt, thank you for that like and share, my guy.
We take a break. And they take a knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watch it.
All right, Tyree, you back up, my guy. We didn't fumble, so that's it. All right, for anybody who did not hear my predictions for the season, these are my division winners: Dallas, Minnesota, the Rams, Tampa Bay, Bills, Ravens, Chargers, Colts. That's how we rolling with it. These are the GANTT predictions. Mom said GG's. Let me drop the GG's and y'all give me a second to go get something to drink, and I'll be right back. All right, we back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T
I'm a
Stadium
beast
in
Brock
Arlington.
Lesnar fan.
Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Taken at the goal line.
Cowboy Brock is kind of like, you know, the kid version of Brock Lesnar, but the Beast is my favorite version of Brock of all time. I'm a big Brock Lesnar fan, trust me. No, Brock's still around, handyman. He just on a break. Buffalo Mike is in the building. What's up, sir? Welcome back, Buffalo Mike.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man
How's
coverage?
everything
He
going?
just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Yeah, handyman, Brock was at the last pay-per-view before the one yesterday. What is today? The one Saturday. I done lost track of the days. Buffalo Mike, don't forget to do your ESPN jump before Thursday night's game.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away.
Hey, I'm okay. I can't make no noise.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time
Not
we
a
see him take
lick.
a shot downfield.
How you doing? How was work today? We got a little bit of room. Ooh, I thought I could come back left and cut back right and be gone. Ooh, that was close. That was super close.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Jason, I'm so tired of them going to Saudi Arabia. They ain't gonna be satisfied till something happens. You know what I'm saying?
And not much there at all. Maybe
There you go. I got so many people that I gotta help do it or walk through it, so I want to make sure everybody that I know just gets reminded. That's all.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott. Pass complete to
Over.
Tolbert. And they'll get this well past
Hey,
midfield.
Buffalo Mike. You know that big money league I'm in every year for fantasy?
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened?
My starting
Able to stay on his
wide
feet
receiver
and gain all that additional yardage. So
is
maybe
Gabe
slot
Davis.
guys, I think, have
So I'm
running
going to
back
need
in
you
the
to
back.
make sure your boys show out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You say it was false news? What you talking about? Nah, Saudi Arabia just offers that much money, Jason.
Here's Prescott.
That's all that is.
And
Don't
that
get
is
it twisted.
incomplete. He couldn't
Saudi
hold on to
Arabia
the
pays
contact.
them
Brings
like
up
close to
second down.
30 or 40 million dollars for that one appearance. Yeah, that's why he had the Undertaker versus Goldberg. I think they got like $2.5 million apiece just for that one match. I mean, when you really think about it, what is he really paying for other than, you know, helping transport the wrestlers back and forth and whatnot? He has so much overhead, not overhead, so much profit. He can just be like, hey, listen, hey, what do we got to do?
Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
Hey, I need him to have a big year for that big money league.
But plenty of room to run after the catch.
Oh,
to pick up
Brock
really
walked
nice
out when he
yardage.
found out that Vince McMahon had retired, but he came back, and they're going to bring him back.
A 1-yard gain
I
could
want to
look like a
say
disaster, but it
SummerSlam
all depends on how the game
or the
is going.
pay-per-view in
Is it
December.
a series of
But
1-yard
he'll be
gains
back
running the
soon.
ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more.
Trust
If it's
me.
just the occasional 1-yard run,
Brock gets
hey,
along with
congratulations to
Triple
the
H.
defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Oh my! Oh my! That was it.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
That was my touchdown.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. Maher able to put this one through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening
I didn't like the way that
this crowd into a
ended.
frenzy, but I think that they will take the early
I really
lead.
did.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take
I'm
the
sorry I
early
got
lead.
quiet on
Maybe
y'all. I
that
was reviewing what
celebration
happened in
comes
my
later. If
mind.
they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Yeah, handyman, Brock had a little tiff. But you have to also remember that when Brock and Vince weren't getting along, he was talking to Triple H, so
And a 3 and out on that
they worked
first
it out.
drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because
Buffalo
the
Mike,
dust
you
should
wouldn't
be settled
believe
now. That first
how
series,
many
everybody goes
drafts
into
I
full
got
extra
them
motion.
in.
So now they get a chance to go
I feel
back
like I
at it.
stole
Okay,
something.
now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost
Give a
get
shout out to the Tug family. We had our own draft yesterday. Man, I got so many stacked teams right now.
But then again, you didn't
My
come
man
up with
Dom in
the
the building. What up, Dom?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better.
That's another streamer right there, y'all. That's Dud Dom. I think with 4 H's. D-U-H-H-H-H Dom. He's a PS5 player. He be doing his thing.
And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's
Mama,
not unusual
trust
at
me.
all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2
The
drives.
big
And
money
so
league
they'll
I'm
get
in,
the football again after this
I
one.
put a team together that they can't even understand how I did it with 12 of us.
As he gets this one away.
They fell asleep behind the wheel. Oh, and I stole James Cook.
And that'll be a return of 12.
I don't even got my roster. Hold up. I'm going to tell you the whole team.
1st and 10 is
Give me a
their
second. I got to
takeover.
pull it up on my apparatus.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hold up.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh,
It's a
ooh.
short one here, complete to his
Damn, he
tight
hit
end.
him like he was
And he's gonna be
beefing with
brought
him.
down on
What's
what
good,
will be
Wolf?
the
How you
final
feeling?
play of this first quarter. 3-0
All right,
after
y'all. For the
one
big
on
money
EA
league,
Sports.
starting quarterback Mahomes, receivers Davis and Lazard, Eckler, Jacobs, Kelsey, Freermuth, Ryan Cook, Walker III, Hubbard, Godwin, Palmer, and McCole Hardman. That's got championship written all over it. I'm sorry. Oh, with the Ravens D and the Colts D backing them up. Oh, no, you got to go for it. Championships are made. Oh, 73. I'm sorry, sir. Would you like to block today? Wolf, what you up to today, my guy?
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right.
That's why they keep on going back, Jason. You can't blame them. Yes, sir, Buffalo Mike. All I need for them to do is stay healthy. That's all I need.
Prescott from the gun.
Pick.
Able to hit his target limb. And he'll get
4th and 2.
to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All right, let me see what I can pull off. Thank you for that like, Wolf. What you up to today, my guy? Shoot, Handy, man, you had pick 11 and still had a good draft. How you do that?
They'll run forward.
Damn! I could see if you had picked 12, where you get to double pick every now and then. But dang.
Get the football back in outstanding field position. Petty, a 1st down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here.
What your team look like, man? Drop them in the chat.
Wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just
Shoot.
yet.
They must not have been watching preseason. I start to hit you up. Why is he not number 1 on the depth chart? Why are we still playing with Singletary up there? That's a detriment. Whoa, Jason, I didn't know they had a 10-year deal with him. That's kind of... I wouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. That's a little out there for me.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Smith dumps that off to Petty as running back.
Send the field goal unit out.
For no gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain?
I mean, just with the atmosphere of the world we live in at the moment, I wouldn't do 10-year deal. But they pulling 50 million a show. You really got to stop and assess that. You know, that's why WWE ain't hurting for money.
Offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
I'll tell you one thing. If I was a member of the WWE staff, if Vince McMahon said he wasn't going to the show, I wouldn't go to the show. Oop Nation is in the building. What up, Oop? How you feeling?
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing.
We've been on for, well, I announced it at 3 hours. We close to it.
Stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
You got Vince McMahon don't pay no money to Saudi Arabia, Jason. Why would Vince McMahon pay money to go over there, bro? Come on now. You already in the United States drawing money. They pay for him to come. Just like the report came out that they were asking for wrestlers who had already transitioned. They don't know what's going on. We got my man Ron Stoppable in the building. Coming through with a like and a share. We got Donovan coming through with a like. And one more time, give a special thanks to Oop Nation coming through with a like. Mr. Lamb down the middle of the field. He gone, babe. Jason, I want you to stop and think about that last comment you made. He don't live there. Why would he pay money to the Saudi Arabia government? That just don't make sense, brother. They pay for WWE to come entertain them. Yes, sir, I'm ready for Thursday. I already got my 2 energy drinks ready. Because I'm going to need them. I'm guaranteeing to watch the first half. After that, you know, them eyes going to close up eventually. That 1:30 in the morning ain't no joke. Tomorrow, I'm not going until 4 o'clock, though, so that's why we on right now. We're going to try to be on till 7. Keyword is try. I had a rough weekend, Buffalo Mike. That's why I ain't streamed. Yesterday would have been my dog's birthday. He would have been 39. Me and the family gathered at the gravesite. I lost it a couple times. Got home by myself. I lost it again. I told Till I was getting ready to stream, and I sat here and I don't know, I couldn't get myself together. Oh, give me that. You ain't catching him.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That throw, Charles,
Mama, not that kind of money, babe. You got to remember, they got to take the rings. They got to take all that stuff and fly it. Nah, that'd be dumb. That's real dumb. That's trading a lobster dinner for a Happy Meal dumb. Lobster and steak, the ultimate surf and turf, for a Happy Meal. And then that's a Happy Meal without the toy, mama. I mean, by the time you haul the ring over there, you'd have spent at least $35,000. Because you have to remember how many pieces that ring comes in. The crew to put it together. The crew to take it down. Putting it on the plane. All that? Nah. Carr, Jones, Cook, Barkley. What? What you doing with Zeke on your team? You a New Orleans fan. Get Zeke off your team and go get Kamar. Devontae, Kittle. I wasn't going to pick up D-Hop, bro. I don't trust him. I got Lazard, and I got Carr as my backup on my Tug League. Hey, Brock Lesnar draws money, bro. You got to remember that, Jason. People pay to see Brock. Therefore, he gets his pay. You know, Brock Lesnar is advertised as an ass kicker. Look what he did to John Cena.
He's got his tight end fan. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 17 on that one. Move the
I mean, hell,
first down Seahawks.
I would pay to see Brock Lesnar. There's something about Brock Lesnar that hypes me up. I can't explain it. Give me that. I guess my man couldn't turn around and catch the football. Mama, Jason brought up the government. I never mentioned the government. I'm telling you for a fact, from what I've seen and understand and what wrestlers have spoke about, specifically about the Saudi shows. That's why I can speak about it, because I trust some of the wrestlers who spoke about it. Everybody basically says some of the same dialogue. You do have a level of security from the Saudis. There is no like going out and functioning in like the Saudi area. There's nothing like that. You basically show up, you meet the famous families that all invested for you to come and stuff like that. I think Jacobs will have a big year. He playing for. That's what I'm banking on. And even if he gets traded, Buffalo Mike, he's gonna show out somewhere. Oh, he got that. He dropped it. He dropped it. Mama, you talking about Saudi in the U.S. We talking about Saudi in WWF or WWE. It's quite simple. It seems like y'all are having a whole different conversation from what I'm having. But you do know more than me, even though this is one. Why is that like that? Let me try something. There we go.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Yeah, he's small.
Intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
It happens.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break.
I'm not getting smart, woman. And don't be trying to threaten me from long range. You ain't so intimidating from long range. I just want you to know that. Yeah, I can talk some stuff from here. Can't. Because they just don't want to go, Jason. That's when that fake patronage shows up. Don't get it twisted, Jason. They all play that game. I don't want to go. I don't feel safe. What they're really saying is, can I have a couple more dollars? Mama, if you can reach through this screen at 7:58, I need you to reach through that screen and make sure that 318 comes out straight for tonight's number. Then I need you to make sure 2712 comes out straight for the 4-digit. Or if you're feeling froggy, 6619. Just one of those two numbers would be awfully sufficient. If you're reaching through screens, I'm just saying. Okay. You put your powers to good use. Okay. Help the financials out. Okay. You understand? Okay. Pockets, they need to be feeling better. Okay.
And it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about.
And then once you get the 3 and 4 digit, then what we do, then what we'll do is we'll start working on the Mega Millions and Powerball. Okay. I've already got all my stuff lined up for when I hit Mega Millions tomorrow night. Look, I can't take the stress no more. I got to go. We got Dante in the building. What up, D? Bishop, man, pay Brock Lesnar more money. Yeah. Jason, people show up to see him. If people showed up to see me, this man be paying me too.
So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive.
You said some of us do have powers, Mama. Yeah. You know I'm Gant, man. I got superpowers sometimes. I got the power to get up at 1 something in the morning, and I got another power to drive that damn truck. I'm up here messing with you throwing interceptions. Suddenly I can't stop throwing the deep ball. What's wrong with me? It was there. Just I forgot my man short. I got to throw it a certain way because he's shorter than the defensive backs. 54 just ran by him. I don't know what he's doing. Bomber, don't forget to fill out your ESPN thing too. Everybody that's a supporter, make sure that you fill out your ESPN. Every week we giving out $20, Cash App or Zelle. You win, you get it. If not, try again next week. Yeah, handyman. People paid to see The Undertaker. That's about right for Riddle. He's still young. Ain't nobody really looking to see him yet. When your name is on the marquee, that's when people pay to see you. Simple as that. You know, you go to Madison Square Garden, when it says The Rock, you know The Rock getting paid that night. Rome said Matt Riddle overrated. I wouldn't say he overrated. I say he's just about where he needs to be. For real, I mean, I think he's benefited from being a tag team guy, and that's about it. That's all you need. It ain't like they're gonna put a world title on him. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the fans showed out, hey, I mean, what can you say?
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Which show is bigger, Saudi Arabia or WrestleMania? Easily, Jason, WrestleMania. But which show guarantees money? Saudi Arabia. That's the show that you're not even concerned about. You have rich families that put together to say, you come here, you make this. They don't give a damn about the fact that Vince McMahon shows this show on Peacock. That's how good he has it. Are y'all understanding this? They don't charge him. They give him the electricity and all that he needs for us to see it. That's how much money they pay him. They feel like they're doing him a favor. So while he gets that $55 million guaranteed, think about the money he's getting from over here for everybody who doesn't have Peacock or Xfinity or whatever. Plus all the people around the world who still use WWE Network for $10. Y'all have to remember, we're talking about a business. And a business does not exist unless it does what? Make money. If all of us keep our TVs turned off, they stop making money because USA and NBC are going to be like, hey, y'all ain't getting no ratings. You got to go. Simple as that. Jason, you going to make me stop talking to you because you're talking foolish. That's dumb. You don't pay them when they want you to come over there. I don't pay the people I work for going to work for them. My man ESPN Pinky's in the building. What up, Pinky? Pinky, glad to have you in the building. Pinky, we're not going to discuss what you do for a living, right? Because, you know, my respect for you, the G code. But, Pinky, do you pay them to show up to work? That's what I'm trying to get Mr. Horn to understand. Let me tell you something. It's not funny that they don't exist anymore. But do y'all realize Saudi Arabia was asking for Andre the Giant? I'm not trying to be funny because he's passed on. But they asked for Andre the Giant and George the Animal Steel and all of them. They even asked for Macho Man. They told him to go get Macho Man from wherever he's at. Saudi Arabia is behind us like so far. It's almost like saying that everybody who's chipping in to bring WWE over there has to be at least 60 years old.
Now Gino on 1st down.
People said, heck no. Yeah, hey, Marcus, tell me why Floyd Mayweather was over there talking about the watches. They got watches over there that's like $1.5 million. I don't need to tell time that much for me. I got an apparatus for that. Let me tell y'all, it is 6:10 East Coast time. And, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. When you dropping that kind of bread for a watch, you know you got real money. How much does a Rolex cost? I just got to know. Because if it's a watch out here that costs $1.5 million, what does that watch do? Does it jump on your wrist? Does it order your food for you? Can you say something to the watch and the watch speak it out in another language? This watch gotta be a bad son bitch. This watch gotta jump off my wrist, Scoop my mashed potatoes up and feed me. This $1.5 million for a watch? My man, handyman said my iPhone works just fine. So does my Android. This apparatus is a bad boy.
You gotta earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be
Jason,
salivating. It is pin your
what you
ears
just
next
said
time
is so
indeed.
stupid. I'm not even gonna read it again.
It's going to be intercepted a third time.
Only the biggest thing he's ever done his whole career.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, just another reason to celebrate
Handyman said,
the
does that
defensive
watch
side
turn
of
into
the
a car?
interception.
It
This
better.
is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes.
Do you think
a lot of
Obi
hugs,
Toppin
a lot
will
of
be with the
smiles.
Knicks?
It's been their day.
I think if the Knicks want good rebounding and defense, he better be.
The Dallas offense here
I
set
mean, to me,
begin
it looks like the
drive.
Knicks are trying to
And
build a
after the
team again.
interception, they are sitting in an even better spot
But it looks
with
like
the
deceiving.
ball in a comfortable
Because they were
fourth
giving up
quarter
way too
lead.
much
And
for
now
Donovan
right
Mitchell.
there, maybe a
I mean,
yard
I
to the
understand
27.
Donovan Mitchell can ball.
That's it.
I
That's
get
what you
that.
want. Straight ahead
But you
positive
can't
game.
give up
Just
for
get
so
that
much
clock
talent
The run
and
only
expect to
got
be
a yard.
successful
Here's
with just
second
Mr.
and 9.
Mitchell. That's a little crazy to me.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Yeah, Rome,
Of 8 yards, there's
I was
still a
trying
few
to
inches
explain
go,
that
though, as
somewhat,
it'll be
but
third down at about the
I
length
think
of
I've given up
football.
on that.
The Cowboys
Respectfully.
on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. This throw left side is caught by Toby. And able to get this one across the 45. before
Jason,
brought down.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, my guy.
13-yard pass play there
But if
on
there's
third down.
anybody on
Just 2
earth
minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a
under the
one-sided
age
affair.
of 15 that believes Saudi Arabia is bigger than WrestleMania, don't talk to them, bruh. Save all your good breath. The only thing about Saudi Arabia is it's a guaranteed check. You can't guarantee people are going to show up for WrestleMania. You can't. It's the honest to God truth. You can say, I hope that it sells out. It doesn't have to.
Here's Elliott. And they'll work
Straight
this
up.
down to the
It wasn't but
40.
so long ago people didn't like what they were doing.
Back-to-back nice plays, 20
Remember?
yards that time and a first down.
So let's just be real.
This type of running back.
A guaranteed check for $50 million versus the Super Bowl of wrestling.
I just tell you from experience.
You tell me which one is bigger.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there.
Where
I'm
little
attacking this
boys
guy
and
by the
girls
fourth quarter.
dream of being the main event.
And D-line wearing down.
Nobody's talking about Saudi Arabia.
Not a guy they want to see consistently. And that's just a solid, good
There you
physical
go,
run there
Rome.
as he motors for 9 yards.
How about when they get angry
To the sticks,
and
but
want
that's
to
gonna
jump
help
up and
carry that
down?
first
I
down.
gotta be on the
Now
show
you're second
at
and one.
WrestleMania.
Although, you know, in the NFL,
Come on,
even if
bruh.
you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make second and one is probably better than picking up.
Come
the
on,
first
bruh.
down. College football, the clock stops with every first down, it actually aids the defense in that situation.
They'll get through.
I'm not even talking about the money that's spent for WrestleMania.
This drive, it may be the
You
final
take a
game.
Charlotte Flair, Triple H,
You work out
Sasha
right?
Banks.
This is why you spend all that time in the off-season.
These folks
This is why
are
you have this
spending
OTA
thousands
weekend.
on their
These
wardrobe
situations,
for
these
WrestleMania.
scenarios, to run
They wear their
something
everyday
into
stuff
ground
over Saudi
and
Arabia.
secure
But
it.
you tell me, bruh. Charlotte Flair is spending $28,000 on average for her WrestleMania robe. That's the average,
Offensive line, they've controlled
$28,000.
this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Jason, I like you so far, but I'm not going to talk to you as much because there's something in your mind that lets me know you're not up to the regular level, bruh.
Again, it's Elliott. And they'll get it
What
down
you just
to
said
the
is very stupid, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
first as the 3-yard gain brings up a
But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it at this. You've had 38 WrestleManias all around the world, and people are still buying them. How in the hell can Saudi Arabia be made more money? when it just started there not too long ago, bro.
Whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
Y'all, I'm gonna let your chat talk to y'all. I just can't do it no more.
better, whatever it was, it all came together in this.
Woo. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tyree, man, you gotta go back to the old school with them Hawks, bruh. That's the only hint I'm ever gonna give you. Oh, man, does anybody else in the chat follow us, support, or want a game? Tyree, you want to be my last one of the night, bruh? We can run it back if you want. I really ain't trying to run another rank jump because you know they might not finish the game. Tayshawn is in the building. What's up, Tayshawn? Hey, y'all, check my man Tayshawn out. He's another Maryland streamer. And guess what? He in B-More, a whole 45 minutes away. How you feeling, Tayshawn? Drop your join in the chat. This is my last one for the night, y'all. Then I'm going to get me some dinner and get ready for that rough day I'm going to have tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of an ass whooping, but ain't nothing me and my crew can't handle. You heard me? I'm going to be real with y'all. I hate when I got to take off a day through the week, because it makes the rest of the week that much harder. Real talk. But we got it. I think I got a game plan.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Yes, sir. We're going to have to get together, bro. You're only 45 minutes away. Why couldn't we? Mama, that's not negative energy. That's real. What do I do for a living? When you know for a fact. Oh, you gonna bring me some? When you know for a fact that you gotta pack out a whole trash truck, drive 45 minutes, get in line to dump the truck, then empty the truck once you get in line, then go stand at the gate to get your ticket, jump back in the truck, hope there's only 45 minutes going back, then you got to get your crew to loosen up from stiff muscles. Then once they get, loosened back up, you still got all that work left. Then when you're done, you still got to drive all the way back home in all that traffic. And they got an extra day to put on you. Mama, that's not negative energy. That's real. Jason, if you really think those numbers are accurate, can you loan me $500 and expect it to be paid back? Ain't nobody that damn dumb, Jason, to put real numbers on the internet. What major corporation you think gonna put their real numbers on the internet, bruh? That's like me putting my pay stub on there. Hey, y'all. Number one, this is my government name, my social security number. Jason, you a little naive, my guy, but you know what? You all right with me. You welcome here anytime. Oh, no, I'm not saying it's a bad day at all, Tayshawn. I just know it's going to be rough. Trash is nothing to play with sometimes, bruh. Like Riverside Run, I actually have to get out the truck and help. Because them dudes, them people, because it's not just guys, they don't take their trash off the curb. They don't even have to have a car. They refuse to put the trash out anywhere so we can just grab it and go. So if I see bags, I'll run and I'll grab the bags and storm to the, like behind people's cars. So when I pull the truck up, We can just grab and go. Stuff like that. Trust me. I try to make that job as fun as possible. I try to keep everybody laughing. Because if you don't watch it, that job will get you a little depressed. You start in your mind like, man, we ain't been to this street yet. We ain't been to that street yet. Man, Charles Street gonna be terrible. Man, I know for a fact that that's all I'm saying. We got James Griffin in the building. Big dog, James. What's up with you, my guy? How you feeling? Go. That should have been picked off. I'm trying to get that touch pass over the top, and I don't know what he's doing. We got my dog Otto Marinoff in the building. What up, O? Y'all see that sign right there, Renaissance Tonsorium? That's the gentleman that keep the GANTT man looking like the GANTT man. And this Saturday, he get not only me, but he get Cuz Maker. Because we getting ready for the wedding, you heard me? So, there's a good shot we will not have any stream at all this Saturday. Unless y'all want intoxicated GANTT man. Because we going to get toe up at that wedding. We got to.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Jason, one more time, bro. If you think WWE would put that kind of information out there, bro, you are so naive.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And we'll take this one down to the 36.
I'm going to leave it at that, bro.
Nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Who's ready for Raw tonight? The return of Braun Strowman.
They'll try the right side here with Penny. And he's got this
Y'all
down
have to
close to the
keep
20 before he's dropped.
Thank you for that like and share, Big James.
6 carries to this point.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues.
If y'all know anybody that plays Rocket League and they think they're good, introduce them to my dog Big Game James at Griff's Gaming Network. I got $50 on Big Game James. Who wants to smoke? Matter of fact, I got a whole 100 on James. What am I saying?
Now it's Penny running right, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the
Ain't nobody out here doing it like Big Game James on Rocket League. Big Game James be cussing about his opponent. He be making them cry. I be loving it. Yes, sir, Buffalo Mike. You know you got to send them pics. Oh, man, I'm going to be some kind of fly Saturday. Real talk.
Throwing is Smith. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That is certainly one way to frustrate.
Y'all know how your food real hot?
Defenders on the field. Dime package.
Yeah, it tastes so good. You got to hit that.
No space to fit into football.
Yeah.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra.
Y'all know it's a beautiful thing when you get married.
What's the first thing a coach
You got two different people with two different mindsets coming together to be one. In the eyes of the Lord. Uh-oh. I thought I had something. Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum. You might get mad, right? I like Jalen Brown, man. If it was up to me, I would trade Jason Tatum. For real. Tatum seemed like he a little soft sometimes. It's like he be whining. Ref, you see me get 5?
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there.
It was 5. Yeah, he looking for a spot now to get an open bar.
They threw the pick. Their turn now.
Rome, you know I ain't capping.
Put together a good drive and get some points of their
Jason Tatum is missing all kinds of jumpers. Ain't nobody out there to touch him, but somebody getting him. Come on, bro.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
He'll get this to
Oh,
Elliott.
get his ankles. Oh, get his too.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of
Hey,
bounds.
that's going to be my next video. Ankle snatchers. Mount up. This food some kind of good.
On play action, Prescott on the move to his left. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll throw again. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
Oh, he got me.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, that's now
Lord,
4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the
Hey, Rome,
interception last drive.
get off them Cowboy players nuts. We don't like you like
That's
that.
for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
He wants some Cowboys on his team so bad. I'm trying to tell y'all, Rome is an undercover Cowboy fan. Every stream we ever had, we'll give you this for Diggs. We'll give you this guy for Pollard. We don't want none of them bum-ass Eagles over here. Sometimes jock our style. Why the whole NFL is laughing at the Eagles for drafting players that the Dallas Cowboys had invited to their camp? Because y'all scouting team some bitches. Y'all can't even do that right. Dallas is getting real good. What do we do? Quite simple. We jock their style. We can't beat them. We can't join them. We must copy them. Dummy son. Oh, man. Hey, y'all, read his last comment. We don't want Diggs no more.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0.
Hold up, where my little buddy at? Hey. We didn't want Nakobe Dean because he has health concerns, bruh. That's common sense. Hey, listen. Y'all know how I feel about each and every one of y'all. We got my dog Household in the building. But at the end of the day, you don't waste a draft pick on somebody that has health concerns. Not of that kind of proportion around the heart and things like that. Now, I hope this gentleman has a long career. Whether he plays football, coaches football, whatever. Whether he becomes a doctor or whatever he does. I wish the man a proper lifestyle. Let it be prosperous even. But it is what it is. Don't say Dallas. Say the whole NFL. Dog, we're not even talking about that. That's the thing about Eagles fans. When you bust them out, they change the subject, but try to be a little bit relatable. They can't help it. Eagles fans are just like when you commit a crime and you get caught. Well, not you, but your partner. They be like, hey, come on, man. Come from underneath the tree. Hey, come from under there. They got us. The whole time. How they get us? You had to tell on me.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Who said anything about Jordan Davis?
You got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this.
Who said anything about this guy?
We're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe.
You know, Rome,
This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
in the gamesmanship of the NFL draft, when you're doing the smoke and mirrors thing, that's why you invite people, whether you want them or not. So that way teams be like, I have to trade before this team. I have to trade to get above this team and that team. Rome, I got this from NFL.com. I wish I had made some stuff like this up. This was so funny to me. That's why I had to mention it to you. Because it's somewhere still on NFL.com. Go check it out.
It's important as a defender to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
They only needed a few inches, but still some
Yes, it's on NFL.com. Go Google it.
Here's a give to Penny, and he is going to
It's somewhere still sitting. Trust me.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards.
They say nothing in the internet ever disappears.
Come up 2nd and 13. Smith now to throw.
As Brett Favre.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play
Rome wants to
on
get
it,
on here and attack Dallas, y'all.
knock it away.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed
I
stop
appreciate it.
on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
I realized the Dallas Cowboys are renting space in Rome's mind, because he's always thinking about us. You know, I don't think about Philly. I don't think about making jokes about Philly till Rome gets here.
And only 6 seconds
But
on
if
the
you
clock,
really
so
watch
time likely
Rome,
for just one
he
play.
always wants to say something about Dallas.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's
Them Cowboys are all over your mind, brother.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Rome, you couldn't smoke us last year. You couldn't smoke us the year before. Rome, I see why we on your mind so much. You be at night. Y'all, let me show y'all what happens in Rome house at night. My man Jeff Wood in the house with the light. Rome waits till everybody in his house is asleep, and Rome gets on his knees, and Rome says this: "Hello, Father God. It's me, Rome. And I know that I got everything I wanted in free agency and the Eagles traded. But God, there's one thing about what's going on that I don't understand. The whole world, especially gang gaming over there, still thinks that we absolutely suck. And then, all of a sudden, the roof went flying off Rome's house. Everything around here was shaking. And God himself said this, and I quote, Joe." And then he wrote, no, my name is Rome. And God said, "It doesn't matter what your name is. Nobody's thinking about the Eagles. Now go to sleep." I'm telling you, that's how it went down. I wasn't there, but I know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Rome, you know why people hate the Cowboys? Because there's a lot of people out here that hate expensive stuff. Not everybody has good taste, Rome. There are people out here that would rather eat those 19-cent oodles and noodles than to go to Walmart and get some of them fettuccine noodles for 85 cents. What can you say, bruh?
The 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right?
Didn't JaVale McGee try to sue Shaq or something? Or he called like TNT, was like, y'all stop.
Advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup.
But see, that's what happens when you got that weak mindset. He could have went to Shaq on his own. If I was JaVale McGee, I would have waited. Showed up right on the set of TNT or the All-Star game. I'd walk right to Shaq during the game like, hey, You got a problem, you man?
7 yards there.
Stop.
That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Just like that.
He's had a ton of success here
And
so
then
far,
escalate
but you
if
get
he
the feeling
escalates.
that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down.
Nah. That's too much. You know, Shaq got bodyguards, bro. You can't catch him in the parking lot. As bad as Shaq Hamilton is, he got big bodyguards. He got them bodyguards like on the movie with Keanu Reeves when he was playing the quarterback, the replacements. You got some of them.
For the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
This is the last Monday without
Here's Marr to
Monday
kick it
Night
away.
Football, y'all. Was it funnier than Shaq
Here
and the
comes a
dude from the
return
Knicks
from a
though?
few steps into the end zone.
I don't think nothing
And
else
he's
was
probably
funnier than
realizing
that.
he should have stayed
When
in the
Shaq
end zone
jumped
as
on
he
him
can only muster a
and he
return
hung
to
on the rim and
14-yard
then he
line.
pushed dude off.
In this
I
position,
was like,
trying to
come
get
on,
back
man.
into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special
I
teams.
think his name was
That's
Timothy
not what they got, though.
Mazdal.
They got a setback and they have a long
Was that his
field to
name?
cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
No, that wasn't
They'll
him.
start on the ground. It's
He
Rashad
won number
Penny.
14 for the Knicks. He played center.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 61 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast.
Dang.
In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just
Indeed,
aren't
Chuck
there.
did.
They'll run it again with Penny.
You know, a lot of people make jokes,
And
but they
nice
forget
run
how
past
good
the
Charles
30-yard
Barkley
line
really
there.
was.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to
Charles
see an
Barkley
offense that has
was
enough
the man,
confidence
for real.
to run the football in that situation. I think
At
that
one
goes
point
back
in
to their
time.
practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation,
if I'm
they
not
can still run
mistaken,
the
Charles
football and
Barkley
gain
had a
enough
jump
yardage
shot.
to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff to Penny. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards,
Yes,
but
sir.
no more than that.
But
2nd
Charles
down.
Barkley had good body
Give
control
him 3 on 1st down.
between body
They'll set
control
up a 2nd and
and the
7.
box out, that core
As they
strength.
come to the line, they
Couldn't
will
do
not
nothing
be
with
able
Charles
to get
Barkley.
off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
From the 41, Smith. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Brandon, that just looked like a lot of confusion. to
Don't
me
even
in the
bother
line of
with them
scrimmage.
boys. Go get
I don't
KC
think
or
the offense
somebody.
had any idea of who was coming on the blitz and who was
Y'all
dropping
boys
off.
a little bit too
Now a
much
tough
for
spot
you.
for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles
Perfect
one, that's
timing,
going to be
use a pick.
intercepted. Picked off by the
Perfect
shot.
timing, use a pick.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And that one into the hands of Washington
Man,
downfield.
man, you know you
And
got
they
to
do
take
get him
that.
down, but not before he he's able to
Magic
slip
Johnson was so
inside the
skilled. He had a
5-yard line.
above
Really
average
good
jump
pickup
shot.
of 28
He was
yards. And looking
maybe
to
he
put
was
this
the
game
best
on ice in
passer
the
of
fourth
the
quarter,
ball
but
at
still
that
not afraid
time.
to throw it as they show there.
The things he could
You
do
want
with
to
the
play the game
basketball,
with
the way he
confidence,
handled it,
and they
all
have a
that.
guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried
My
to run
man
the ball
Isaiah
and run the
Davis,
clock out.
a.k.a.
And he gets
Money
halfway there from
305
the 4
in
to
the
the 2
building.
on a gain of
What's
2.
good with you, bro?
That
Hey,
just feel like good
I checked
defense
out
there.
that
They
guy
felt
you told me
pride,
to
didn't
check
they?
out,
He's already gotten into the end zone
Purebred
twice, trying to get there for a
Yeah, he
third
like that.
time.
He really
No one likes
is.
to have the hat trick against
Make them
them.
Cowboys look good. I like that.
Again, it's Elliott, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a
Hey,
really
I
alert
just told
defense there
everybody
because they
the
saw the
Colts
heavy look come in from
will
the
win
offense,
the AFC
countered it
South.
with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
One of the few real Colts fans, y'all, is my man Isaiah
Only a
Davis.
yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. 3 straight runs now, and
Notice
their
I said
defense is
real
held.
fans.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who
Because
wins
he can now
leverage
play
at the line of
defense, bro.
scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage
Yeah,
and
he
moves
does.
it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
I always felt like
Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to
in
need
basketball,
those 3
it
points,
shouldn't
but
matter if you're a
they'll
starter
take
or
the 3 and
whatnot.
they pad that lead.
Your
Yeah,
impact
this
on
one's
the
already
game
wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an
should
offensive
be
coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head
different
coach tells you
from
to do so.
the amount of
Maybe
points
you've
you
actually
score and
clicked it
stuff
off
like
in your
that.
headset so you can keep calling plays and trying
Which
to add to
Landry?
this lead.
And not a good return
Jarvis?
here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The
Y'all see, I
Seahawks
got that
offense.
news, and all of a sudden I'm thinking about the
Probably
Saints
not
wide
much that they can do
receivers.
at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the
Is
fourth
Callaway
quarter.
still there?
This is going to be a little too much to overcome.
If we
you
talk
would
about
think.
Yeah, no
Jarvis,
doubt
who's gonna take
swinging,
that
but
spot?
in the end, I think we saw the right
On
on the
Titans?
ball a while back because
Oh, you talking about
one
Harold
team was
Landry?
clearly better than the other in
Yep,
this
that's
one.
another blow
While it
team.
didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we
Yeah,
got to
that's
this
not
stage.
good, man.
Trying to get out
The
wide, but
Titans
he's going to be tackled
rely
right
on
near
him
the
for
line of
pressure on the
scrimmage.
quarterback.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Smith on 3rd down.
Oh,
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a
I
lot of
saw
sync
week 2.
quarterback to wide
But
receiver
hey,
on this
let him
side
take
of
his
football.
time.
They
He's
haven't
coming
been
back
on
off
the
the
same
ACL.
page, quarterback and
No need to
receiver.
rush him.
Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on this.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll bring this.
All right, y'all, let's get the GGs in the chat. All right, y'all, this was a great stream. Hey, close to 4 hours. Cuz, I was getting ready to go hit that waiver wire, cuz. I ain't even capping. Y'all, we were on close to 4 hours. We got 81 reactions. If there's anybody in the chat right now from Facebook that has not smacked the reaction for your boy GANTT, man, what y'all waiting on, man? Come on, man. Don't be hating on me, man. Y'all know I'm the laid-back cowboy user. My man Tyree said, GG, you got it. Geno Smith shaking my head. I told you what you got to do, Tyree. I can't tell you how to win, bruh. But you gotta go back and look at some things. Rome said, perfect timing made him quit. Hey, man, you know how we do with these Cowboys. Once we get back in our zone, we all right. All right, y'all, to end the stream, I'm going to give it to y'all one more time. GANTT Man's division winners. The Dallas Cowboys win the East. Vikings win the North. Rams win the West. And the Bucks get the South. On the AFC, the Bills get the East. The Ravens stomp a mud hole in everybody, walking away with the North. The Chargers win the dogfight in the West. And the Colts easily take the division in the South. Y'all, please make sure that y'all take time out to remember my man Rome. Oh, look, y'all, we got Mr. Etchison in the building. This is the man that we turn to in the morning when people don't show up for work. Hey, John. But he all right, y'all. He all right for the most part. Cuz, you got to remember something. Them ain't them same Saints no more, will it? They really ain't, bruh. Don't worry, John. I'll call you and get you up when I get up at 4. For real, bruh. Swole and told Rome, no, I ain't dreaming. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Straight up. If Drew Brees was still there, I might be like, yeah, the Saints got something. But, not Jameis. I'm sorry. Plus, Dennis Allen ain't head coach material. Straight up. You know, you need that offensive-minded guy and let Dennis Allen do his defensive thing. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, I'm getting up out here. I done gave y'all the predictions. That dude, John, at your sketch all up in here. He had to come say hi. He missed me. Plus, he know I'm still pissed off because he don't handle his job like a real man. But look, y'all, I'm out. One love.